in Wurzburg. Alright, so Hillary Aldora.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you're back? We're starting.
Cool.
I'm gonna put you on the spot here. And we can talk about your character a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Matter.
Okay, so your name?
Is Aldora Nisi.
Okay. And you are Norwegian, right?
Yes, I'm Norwegian.
Okay. And I guess since you're Norwegian, you're probably Protestant, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Are you sure she's not Muslim?
Are you Muslim? I mean,
I've been thinking about it, but I'm not ready to.
She's
convert
actually
yet.
Buddhist.
I do yoga every morning.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So, I guess one question is, why are you in Germany?
Now is it okay if I say that my character doesn't like to talk about my past a lot?
Are you guys in the same room? Because I'm
Is
getting
it
a lot of
echoey?
feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna switch rooms.
She's like, get out of my room.
While we're having a change of venue, did we actually get that 500 XP from last session?
Yes.
Okay, I'm level 3.
Boy.
Wait,
Yep.
what? Oh, yeah, because you're a freaking specialist.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everyone
are
else
you
is,
guys all ready to see another 1 HP roll right now with a
Oh, yeah.
D6?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, wow. You are
Not gonna
now
get
officially
Oh.
tankier than my dog.
Lord.
Nice. Now you cannot
What?
get one shot without
You got, like, what, 14 HP?
Not a crit.
12!
Now it will take
What's
a
your-
crit to one shot you with a with a gun.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
You
Oh,
want it?
You
and I
finally
get,
have more health than the dog.
I get 2 skill points as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you see Aldora's HP roll there? She rolled a 1.
1, yes.
Yeah, so she has the minimum.
Well, I was gonna say, thankfully, there's a minimum, so...
Yeah.
What is the minimum? Like 6?
It's 3.
4.
3.
Well, she has a +1 for
3?
Yeah,
Constitution.
with a +1, so she has 4 HP. Yeah.
4 HP? So my dog is 2.5 times
Oh,
tankier
God.
than you are.
That's okay. She's a magic user. She shouldn't be getting hit. So if she
Nice,
dies,
thank
it's your
you.
fault.
Thank
I
you.
mean,
yes.
she's a witch, so she should be burned at the stake.
I'm a Bible-believing witch, FYI.
That's what they all say. Bible talks about demons too. The demons believe and tremble.
Yeah, see, people's interpretation of magic in the Bible is just wrong, They were talking about different... It was a different type of witches. Different,
The god witches, not the
Yeah.
demon witches. Got it.
Yes. I'm a
Okay.
good witch.
Try explaining that to Carl.
Yeah.
But actually, we're in Wurzburg, where they are currently holding witch trials, so be careful.
Keep that shit under wraps.
Yeah. Yeah, to give you some background, Wurzburg right now, historically speaking, and also in the game, is having some of the most famous witch trials of in history in the area.
Thanks for telling that
Yeah.
before I pick my character.
Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't want to influence your character choice, so I didn't let you know that. Yes, it's kind of like picking to be a magic user in Salem.
You also don't
So-
need to tell our characters that you are a magic user when you first introduce us.
Yeah.
That's
So
up to you.
Yes, yeah. That's I was planning on keeping that a secret.
Probably a good idea.
yeah. So we
Seeing
didn't
as,
get the answer
Bio
of
just flipped off the last witch we saw escaping.
yeah.
No, it was a witch.
Assuming it was a
She
witch.
There was a woman that was escaping from Wurzburg,
God.
It
and
was
Bio
just some
just
lady.
flipped her off.
It wasn't a
Yeah,
witch.
but
We
in
haven't figured-
Wurzburg right now, all it takes is to be accused of being a witch. If you're
And a woman.
Yeah, if you're a man, you await trial. If you're a woman, they hang you. There is no real trial.
That's
from
why I was
Norway.
kind of super scared about this week.
Yeah.
being just accused.
But then I learned we're having an actual magic user, so I'm not as worried anymore.
That might be useful
Actually
for our
go bad.
assault on Zellingen.
Yeah. So, you didn't answer. Why are you in Germany right now?
Well, I'm pretty in a fragile health state, so I needed to see some German doctors about some diseases I've been dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
Which is why you have 4 HP. That makes sense.
Exactly,
right?
So I'm very
And
fragile.
tentacles growing out of your back.
Yeah.
Yes.
A spell gone wrong type thing. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So I was just traveling through.
Okay. So, I guess, another thing to point out to be careful with is, again, you're Norwegian, which is part of the Kingdom of, Sweden. at this
Oh,
time.
oh my.
Oh. Who is currently invading Germany and will be here in 4 days.
Yeah.
With a giant army.
Oh no.
So, you probably want to get out of Wurzburg as soon as possible.
She's not gonna last very long then. Especially with that 4 HP.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So, I'm guessing at this moment you're kind of hanging out around the guards' barracks, probably looking for a group to hook up with. Which
I think
would
you'll find us at the tavern.
yeah. Well, I was going back when we left off. You guys were leaving the guard.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
also
the-
meet
Ah,
at the
okay.
tavern. That's true too. I mean, I'll give you the choice. You can meet them at the tavern. You can meet them at the guardhouse.
I think we're on our
I'm
way to
gonna
the
go-
tavern to
I'm gonna go-
discuss invading words or Dillinger.
Last I remember, I was storming out of the guardhouse because I was not happy with anyone or
Oh
anything.
yes, Kathleen is sneaking up to assassinate the prince.
Mm-hmm.
My sneak is 6 now. No one can see
Oh
me.
gosh.
I'm literally the shadow.
User joined your
themselves.
channel.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a 97% chance of successfully sneaking.
Yeah, you could sneak across the crowded room and still be able to roll. Or type thing. So. Okay. Okay, so where would you be then? Would you be in hanging around the guards, or would you be
I mean-
hanging out in a tavern?
I'm gonna be provisioning and drinking in the tavern right now.
Yeah,
Just kind of
so-
listening up for rumors as well.
And also, don't want to be discussing our plans for Zellingen, because we need
Yeah,
to try to
and
find
in
some
hushed
supplies for that.
voices.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, Aldora, you would be in the tavern. And
Can we just pause for a second?
sure.
What the hell are we doing with Zilligan again?
Burning the
raiding
damn
it
town to the ground.
and stealing all the weapons for money. Because they're full of witches.
Because
All
they're
that we
fucking-
know is
they're
that-
aligned with Karlstadt, remember?
Yeah, that's all we know. We don't know
Yeah,
there's
so there's
witches
evil.
there.
Okay.
You're jumping
Okay.
to wild
Aligned with it.
conclusions.
They're lined with
I
witches.
needed my ISO, and I had a actually decent session.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh.
Fuck off.
Fuck out of here, Clatter.
You blew it.
Like, but dude,
Uber, do you want us to describe our characters a little bit if she's seeing us in the tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Should we do backstory too, or just physical? What we
Just-
look like?
Just describe.
It's physical, yeah. I mean, because backstory. I mean, you can tell her, I guess, what you want her to know. Just like she can tell you what she wants you to know about her character.
I
I
want
mean,
her to know nothing.
I
I'm just dark, brooding, and mysterious in the corner.
mean, you guys knew a lot
Oh my
more.
god.
Yeah.
Edge Lord.
Strider. Dangerous folk as rangers are.
So brooding.
So basically, I'm sitting with 4 handsome, brooding, mysterious men.
Yeah.
Actually, you're
no.
not the only woman in this group.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Because there's a dog.
And,
That came out a lot worse than I meant to be. That sounded
Okay.
so sexist.
Okay, fine. So
it's a
I guess all it comes
1600s.
about. Yeah. no,
Okay,
sure.
so if you're looking at us at the table, you see. I guess I'll start with my character. So Roland is German descent. He has a slight Spanish accent from living in Spain for a while. He has a very fancy hat. You can see 4 pistols strapped to his body, along with a saber. And he has a large German Shepherd sitting next to him.
Ronan is his name?
Roland.
Roland, okay.
A large German Shepherd that's kind of bandaged up at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
I look like I'm the one that looks like a musketeer on there.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And then I guess across from Roland, discussing something very intently, is a large German. And you can
Okay.
hear him boisterously speaking German to Roland, and he's in pretty decent armor. He's not in like full plate or anything, but he has armor. He has a shield. He doesn't have a gun or anything though, just a warhammer.
And
Okay.
And also he hums when he's not doing anything else. He just incessantly fucking hums.
Yeah. Also, too, the faceplate,
Does she see the helmet?
the helmet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
So, I mean-
helmet, and it's just there's a normal lobstered helmet, except it has a giant fucking insectoid head like worked into the front of it.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. I guess Kathleen.
Okay. And then let's see, I guess I would also be at the table just trying to pay attention to anything but Carl. Is what appears to be a ranger of sorts with a bow.
Okay.
And I guess I would add to that if you hear her speak. She's Dutch. She has a Dutch accent.
My character, is that what you're saying?
No.
My character.
His
Oh, your
character is a
character.
woman. The one with the bow is a
Oh,
woman.
so the dog was a joke. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I
He
think
was
the
a
dog
dog.
is
He was a
actually
dog.
male, right? Didn't you give your dog a male name?
Kuno.
Dog is male,
Yes.
actually. Yes, the dog and an actual woman.
Okay. Okay. Do I know your name?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. Okay.
And then Victor.
Hi, I'm Victor. I'm an amateur boxer and former bouncer. I'm looking to make it big. With most of my family lost in the war.
Are you just reading this out the
find-
script?
Just reading
I
his
am
character
looking to
back.
find peace and stability at any cost, including doing some real hood rich. I'm also, sort of intentionally, unintentionally, a conservationist. And extremely progressive for being
Yeah,
a
a pair of fucking
progressive, or for being a former bouncer in
You
the
join our
1600s.
party, I'm sure you'll hear about that soon.
Okay.
He's also pretty heavily armored.
I'm
Okay,
also
he's
big
pretty
and beefy AF.
Mhm.
Well, you were a bouncer, so.
Strong mind, strong body, you know how it be.
Yeah.
Strong
I
body,
know your
little
type.
mind.
Okay. And what was your name?
Victor. Victor Rotman.
Victor. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna notice this group of people in the end. They obviously look like they know what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
However,
Yeah, basically all
Yeah.
of them, but Kathleen have some sort of like they look like, their armor has seen action.
Okay.
There's a
And
giant fucking. Good.
yeah,
Carl's still got claw marks
Carl
in the
has
front of
his he has his street cred from his insect face helmet.
Oh, yeah.
He probably has what looked like claw marks on his otherwise fairly decent looking breastplate. That, but they definitely look like they know what they're doing. They're at this point discussing intently how they're planning on
something
delivering this to town from the from the witches. I suppose I
Okay.
told you briefly, but then we got kind of intent and character creation there. The town Karlstad, that's kind of the one of the big things in this area, and you would know about, has been taken over by witches.
Okay.
It's known that they're at least declaring themselves to be pacifists, and that they're declaring the war to be over, and they have a militia that's kind of going around the countryside demanding people to disarm.
Okay.
And there's also now a bounty on their heads. And but otherwise, the Prince Bishop of Wurzburg is doing nothing about them in that town.
Okay. Okay.
While at the same time, the Swedish are invading, and the rumor is that he has told the Prince Bishop that if he doesn't take care of the witches, that he will purge both cities.
Oh, okay.
So, at the moment, from what you can hear, like obviously you're not at the table with them, you don't know them yet. They're discussing how they are going to take care of this town to the north, Zelgen, which I'm sure you'll correct me on
Okay.
pronunciation.
Oh yeah, you actually speak German, right?
No.
She lived there for a
Italian.
semester,
I lived there
apparently.
Yeah.
Bist du ein bisschen Deutsch?
How long did you live there?
Ambition. Just 4 months.
Bisschen.
Oh, nice.
Ambition.
Um,
Yeah. Just a little bit.
How do I pronounce my name, Glee?
Oh,
You're a fucking fish.
It's in the TeamSpeak.
Ooh, are you Rokir?
Oh,
Or
did
are
it not
you
update for you?
I don't know. It's just.
Should say
I sh-
Roland Coldram.
Oh no, it doesn't say that. Let me go.
Oh,
Roland?
weird.
Huh! It says that for me.
Roland.
yeah, no, in the
Well,
team
that's
speak,
all
not
right.
on the website, but yeah.
Hold up,
Who
I'm
knows?
coming back to you now.
Yeah, she doesn't actually speak German, right? She just lived there.
So what am I supposed to go to? What am I?
He was just saying if you look at the team speak
Oh,
right here.
oh, I see. Oh, Roland welcome.
Valderen. Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and she was telling me that it was pronounced Karlstadt.
Is it actually?
What'd you say earlier? Douche? That's how you say it.
We
douche.
filthy casuals, anglicizing things.
I want to vote for a new GM that actually knows the setting and language.
Yeah.
Get fucked, Uber. Alright,
Motion does not get a second, does not.
Yeah.
No vote.
seconded.
Okay, so
There you go. Anyway, I know you fucking rules of parliamentary
And
procedure.
then somehow Roland instantly dies.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that's up.
A beam collapses when the inn and lands on top of your character. Um, so yeah, you hear them discussing that, this town had been taken over by the witches, and they're planning on leaving, and taking care of the invaders of this town.
Okay.
So, I guess at this point, it's up to you to.
So I say we lure we saw they had cavalry last time we passed through there. We lure them onto the bridge and just start burning the fucking bridge with them on it.
Did
want
we
to get-
actually see that?
I would like to get a map of Zillingen first.
Ooh, that's probably a good idea.
Just
We're gonna-
see if we can find one.
We need some fire though for sure.
Like you would like to go and find and buy a map of Zeligan, is what
Yeah.
you're saying? Okay.
Could we have done that
Well-
before we got in the inn?
Yeah. Sure. Roll a d3, and on a 3,
Grab a travel brochure.
you were able to find, a map of the town.
Lol.
Like, you're not in the town, and it's a small town, so.
Okay, well, I guess I didn't find one.
Okay, so yeah, you did not find one.
Okay.
I can move you guys over, and you can see what you saw last time. There you go.
Yeah, just the bridge.
Yep.
We saw part of the town, though, because it was daytime, right? Did it have walls around it or anything?
Yeah, you saw that it did not have walls.
Okay.
It was not that far from the bridge to the town. It looked like there was a large building, maybe an inn, closer to the bridge.
And it's kind of like a small village, right?
It's a small village. Yeah, it's a farming village. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, and it's not tiny, but it's also not like the other two towns you've already been through.
Were we
Definitely
able to
not.
see any indication of a road south of the town?
If there is
And how
a
did-
road south of the town, there's no bridges. You saw no bridges
Okay.
between there and Wurzburg.
How did the riverbank look between Zellingen and Wurzburg? Like, if we cross the river, could we travel on the western side with the cart?
Yeah, I mean, you're already on the other side of the river. If you remember, the river runs through the center of town, and right now you are on the west bank of the river. So if you
So
left
is there
the town and went, I mean, there's some paths and whatnot to, like, farms and stuff outside the area. But you would basically be traveling on, little dirt trails and cross country, most likely, going that way. There's no major roads. I mean, Kathleen would know that from looking at her map, that there are no major roads going that way.
Okay. So we could go over land, but just take longer.
Correct. And you would also have to be making some bushcraft rolls as well.
Do you think we have Kathleen, who doesn't actually know how to do that?
Nope.
She's like, I'm not spending my points on the good of the group.
Hey,
Let's go down-
when
depending
no
on
one can
Skullduggery,
see me, I can help
sleight
the
of
group
hand
a
is
lot,
much better.
alright? Y'all back up.
No, I mean, I think stealth and sleight of hand is much more important, because then you can steal stuff for us.
Yeah.
Like, valuable things like keys to get into bad people's houses, you know?
Okay, yeah, that's
Stealing
what
is not conducive to a progressive society.
I will.
I guess the other thing I haven't really
Oh my
mentioned as well is that they also are banning the the public practice of religion. Like, you're allowed to practice religion, and it's okay if you're religious, but
This is the witches you're
the
talking
witches, the witches.
about. Okay.
But
Whoa, what?
as far as what you've heard, yeah, is that they're not, like, you're not getting jailed if you're religious, but churches, they are basically looting churches, and they're not allowed to ring the church
These
bells.
motherfuckers.
Are
Yeah.
there rumors of another religion that they're forcing us to do? Or
No,
encouraging?
it's just no
Okay.
religion.
No religion, basically. Like, you're allowed to be religious. Anyone can be religious, but you can't do it in public.
This is in response to the 30 Years' War going on around them, which is based on religion.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they want peace, supposedly.
Yeah, so if there is no religion, you can't have religious wars.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's their.
Getting
Nice.
rid of religious dogma. How progressive.
Oh my god.
Maybe I should
No,
go
it
join the
was
witches.
never a thing until this week, so stop.
Alright, so what's happening now then?
Okay,
don't
so
have a
I'm
map?
talking in the tavern.
Yeah, so you don't have a map of the town other than the overall map that Kathleen has. You're doing this, and there's a woman kind of obviously listening in.
You all just
Did she
notice
fail
her?
her
She's
sneak
over
roll?
in the town. I mean, yeah, you probably would notice her. She's been sitting there for a while by herself. But
Is she hot?
Oh my god.
We were all
Norwegian.
thinking it.
I'm
Yeah.
Let's be
Norwegian. I'm obviously hot.
that's true.
Ooh,
Mm.
Right, you're blonde and
doing?
right.
Blonde, blue eyes, yes.
like
Like
blonde or more
probably
dirty
like
blonde?
6 foot, close to 6 foot, but like long legs.
Dang, you tall AF, girl.
Yeah, well, oh my God,
I
of the
am.
Vikings. Of the Vikings.
Yeah.
So more sexy than Kathleen is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Later,
absolutely.
Kathleen.
Obviously,
Yeah.
and
like-
also too, obviously
Hey, as long-
Norwegians have
whatever
the
it takes to
sexier.
get Victor to
um,
just
accent.
fuck off.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we
but-
all know you're going after Carl anyways.
You right, you right.
He's the obvious alpha male out of the group.
It's Carl the German, the big tall burly German.
Yes.
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 Okay, so I'm making eyes with Carl for sure.
Carl's eyebrow,
Carl
one of
doesn't
his eyebrows
understand.
just goes
It's
up.
crazy.
Yes, it is.
Can Carl roll perception
And
check
he
to
just-
see if he notices?
I mean,
Because we are talking about raiding a town, and that's worth a lot more money to him.
that is true.
That is true.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
shit.
Okay,
So you
so
just-
is it my? Do I have to decide what my move is going to be with this group, Neil?
Yeah, I mean, unless they want to make a move, but I mean, it would be. I mean, the obvious route would be your character would want to be approaching them.
Yes.
Do I notice Eldora?
Yeah,
Making
I
eyes
mean,
at
you guys
Carl?
would notice her. I mean, you would
Okay.
notice.
Carl, there's a woman looking at you.
I turn, like, Oi, lass! What you looking at?
Across the entire building.
Yeah, fucking loud boy.
Everyone turns.
I'm just minding my business,
Okay,
looking at
yes.
Vile.
Yeah,
So I would use
we're,
that.
we're busy doing stuff. You're making eyes for.
Yeah, on Carl.
Okay, Carl, make a save versus magic.
Oh Jesus fuck!
Do it.
Do I get any?
Correct.
Do I get like any modifiers to the saving rolls, or is it just the flat?
If
flat
you
roll?
have an intelligence modifier, then yes.
I do not.
If it's a negative, make sure you apply that as well.
Any of us have intelligence modifiers?
Nope. Fail.
Okay. Just a second here. Okay, so you notice this that this blonde Norwegian in the room, and you just feel this desperate need to please this person.
Do I go fucking goo goo gaga?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna like scoot over to one side of the bench like to make room and just like pat the bench and just like see if she'll come over.
Come.
Yeah, I come over.
I have no idea what the hell is going on with Carl all of a sudden.
I kind of stare intensely at Carl also.
We're just staring. Yeah, we're all just staring at Val right now.
For the
Carl,
first
we're in the
time
middle of
in
a
4
discussion here.
days, he stopped humming.
Yeah, no, I'm not humming right now. That is actually a big deal. So I'm just what's your name, lass?
And I go over and sit next to him for sure. Tell him my name.
Okay.
And then I proceed to tell them the story of how I'm in Germany because I'm trying to make my way through, but trying to get to wherever it is they said they were talking about. What was that town called?
Zellingen.
Zellingen, yes. But because of just the witch hunt on the way, that I'm afraid, and I would love to be able to travel with them.
Interesting. Have you been to Zellingen before?
No, I have not.
Okay, you haven't? Okay, so that means you most likely would have traveled across the other road leading into
Or from the south, right?
Well, there's
Yeah,
there's
that's-
there's two roads leading from the north. So she would have definitely come from the north. There's
North is Zellingen.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Huh.
Bruh.
No, I mean there's two roads leading north south, but the other road doesn't go to Wurzburg. So yeah, I would
So
say,
she came up from the south.
yeah, so you would have came up from the south.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been in Germany a while.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even before the war started. So you'd have been maybe like a young teen
Yes,
at the
that's
time.
good. Mm-hmm.
Uber registered for me in the D&D also, if you get a chance. Having a cart icon would be kind of cool.
I am complete because apparently I'm under the
Oh.
fucking stuff. I am completely willing, like, to go and get this person wherever she needs to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
I am staring at Carl. Carl, what is come across you?
Don't ruin it. He stopped humming.
Not a Kathleen, and shut up.
We can do both. It's no trouble to us. We're gonna go through Zellingen no matter what we do. Let's just, rate it on the way there. Just see what happens.
So you say you are trying to get to a doctor in Zellingen? Or you are traveling north?
Well, I said that. Yeah, I said that I was trying to get to a doctor in Zellingen.
Because Zellingen is under the control of the witches right now.
But my character, they know all of this, but I don't have to like reveal my real intentions, right, Neil?
No, but
No,
just
you don't.
Oh.
You can
say whatever
lie.
you want in character.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Mhm. Well, maybe I just need to get north of Zellingen.
Ah, now that we could help you with.
Okay.
Do you have money?
Yes, I have some money.
I look toward Carl to see how much we
I'm
require.
like, I'll do it for free.
I look at
Okay,
Slatter.
something's wrong with him.
I'm just kind of looking at Roland like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
obviously
see
it's
reason
out
not
of
to bring you
character
along.
for Carl, but I mean, at the same time, He seems extremely sincere.
Also, Aldor, describe your voice real quick. Your character's voice.
It's strong. It's soothing. Definitely a pleasant voice, but it's also very strong.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to travel. If you can't I mean, if you can't take me, that's okay too. I'll go ahead and go my way. But if you can bring on another person, I'd appreciate the help.
What's
what-
one more?
I look at her questioningly. What is your view on the witches of Karlstad? For example, would you help in a fight against them?
Against the witches?
Hypothetically speaking, yes.
Hypothetically, yes, I would.
I look toward Vicar and Kathleen. That might be useful.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys will also notice that she is armed as well.
Oh, with what?
I have a pistol and a hand axe.
Wow. Fuck.
I'm just thinking having a pretty woman with us might be useful for getting into Zellingen.
Yeah.
So I mean, if she's down to help us, I'm
exactly.
kind of the mind to let her come along and maybe not have to
Yeah.
charge her for protection and stuff too.
Yeah, and she's also wearing armor. She's wearing a jack of plates.
Perfect.
So she's
Good, so she can take care of
appears
herself.
to be she appears to be an adventurer.
A war maiden.
Though very slender and easy to push over.
Yeah.
Yes.
No strong way to talk.
She appears pale, like she has the consumption, but
Oh god.
but it
Fucking
only adds to her
tuberculosis shit,
beauty.
he's gonna kill us.
Alright, well then, cautiously I will point back toward the map that we're looking at, Kathleen's map that's on the table that we're looking at, and include her in the conversation. So, Caro, I think two options. We can either come across the bridge from the east, or we could go up the riverbank from the south.
Definitely do both at night, either at night, either way. We could
Yes,
use,
of course.
If we go across the bridge, we could probably use Kathleen to go slit somebody's throat. They had 2 lookouts on the bridge last time.
Or our new friend Aldora here could help distract the guards.
I ain't sneaking, boy. You see this armor? It makes noise.
Are you guys
yes, but
trying to get inside like something you need to break through? Like, is it
So,
trying to get in like a town?
We
or
are,
something?
hypothetically speaking, trying to get inside of Zillingen. They
And there's
have
like
been...
the city walls.
There are no walls. It is a small farming village. There is a river that runs to the east, and there's a single bridge that crosses it. That was guarded last time we came there. We also can approach from the south, though there's no main road.
Okay.
Can she see the map, Uber?
She should be able to. Can you see the map that you're on now? If you look at the website.
Oh yeah, and at the website,
I
that's
see 2
what we've
people on
seen.
a bridge.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly. So that you can see the arrows once pointing to Wurzburg, which is where you were currently at.
I see. Okay. There are 2 people on this bridge? Or is it just that's a symbol?
There were 2 people on the bridge.
There were 2. We
when,
pushed one into the river.
Yeah, and one got pushed into the river and went this way. But yeah, there were 2
And that's
people
the
on the
last we
bridge
saw of
last time they were there.
And then we ran away.
Okay.
They asked us for our weapons because the witches are trying to disarm everyone.
Oh.
And Carl was not exactly having that and kind of threw one in the river.
Yeah. One took a nice bath afterwards.
If there was only one, I could talk our way through that bridge.
Last time there was 2, so I mean, we could have Kathleen kill the other one. Just like have him disappear into the water.
Is Kathleen down with this plan? Can't remember. So anyways, Adora,
I have not voiced any opposition.
okay. We believe Zellingen has a supply of weapons that were confiscated from the witches, and we believe that they would, one, be worth a pretty penny, and two, weaken the witches' cause if we were to make some of those disappear and find the way back to Berg where they could be sold to the military.
So, are you all in this for money? Is that what you're banding together to like raid places and stuff? Or are there other motives? That's what I'm asking.
Yes, money is nice. I also would like to defend Germany and my home from the Swedes.
Okay.
And the evil of witchcraft.
Okay.
That's the reason I returned to Germany from Spain.
Okay. Well, yeah. If that's an option, I can absolutely charm our way through any guard that would be there, but only one.
Well, you are charming.
I am pretty charming. Mm-hmm.
I roll my eyes.
As Carl's, just like looking at her, just like
Just making goo eyes at her.
never seen this fucking behavior before.
I guess my character would be glancing at her, but since I see how enthralled Carl is, I'm gonna steer clear of that. Not gonna give
I say
Carl
nothing,
someone he
but I've
thinks
never
is
been
pretty.
more suspicious of anyone.
Gosh.
So we've got our
So
plans ready. Then?
What is our plan here then?
Let's see if we can slit the throat of one, charm another, and if we don't, let's have a backup plan where anything that comes across the bridge, we set it on fucking fire.
I can buy some more
What?
oil and stuff for that. I do need the money so I
Also,
can get some
caltrops, so if they try to
friggin-
run cavalry across the bridge, they'll fucking, like, the horses will eat shit.
What is this thing about horses? We saw 0 horses when we.
But we
drove
heard
by.
cavalry when we were running. We heard horses.
No,
Yeah.
when we
they were blowing a horn.
Did
when
we?
they were running. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
we
I'm
heard-
pretty sure you said they
We
had
heard
horses
cavalry
last
coming
time.
out, I thought.
I'm almost 100% sure we heard the alarm going off, and that was it.
I'm pretty
I'm-
sure we heard cavalry, because that's why we got the heck
Yeah,
out
that's
there
why
so
we
fast.
fucking booked it. It's because those cavalry that had like gone across the bridge.
No.
We can look back at the recording, but
Yeah, you can look at the recording, but no, he was blowing a horn. So,
We
That's why
ran
you guys
because
took
we
off.
were concerned there might be horses.
yeah.
well, caltrops would still be useful.
Yeah, I mean, there might be horses, but I'm 99% certain I didn't say anything about horses.
Did we see any
As
sort
am
of
I.
guard shack or anything across the bridge near the edge of town, or was it basically just a clear path into town?
No, there's just a clear path. I mean, it's basically almost straight down into
Okay,
town.
so if we
before you
dealt with
saw
people at the
a river.
bridge stealthily, like we could just walk into town as far as we know.
As far as you know, yes.
Okay. So, Caro, you want to kill one guard, have Aldura charm the other, then we can walk into town and try to find the armory. Yes? Do we have an escape plan?
Yes.
Run faster than Carl.
I mean, she could probably tell Carl, "Hey, stand here and wait for the guards to come." And he probably would.
It depends how long I'm obsessed with her. You know?
They insulted your mother and called your axe wimpy. Or your hammer. They said the bug on your head looked like a wimpy person's trophy. Caro jumps off the wagon and engages in 6-on-1 combat.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Anyway, so you guys like out of character? You guys have anyone discuss the plan anymore? You just want to go and murder some people?
I don't so much like the idea of killing one of them in cold blood.
I don't want to get my hands dirty if I don't have to.
I would be fine if we attacked them, but I don't think killing someone in cold blood is, especially a town guard, is really moral.
Well, I mean, you kind of
Could
hamstringing
Kathleen,
my
could
options
you,
here.
Could you incapacitate one silently without actually killing him?
I mean, I do have some rope.
Yes, we have rope.
Okay, I guess you just gotta grapple people, make sure they don't scream or anything.
Can you
And
do that,
then,
Kathleen?
like, killing them is the easier alternative here.
Not being seen is probably the...
Well, you're the
Preferable.
only one who can do that.
Sounds like we're splitting the party.
How, what is the river?
Uber?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Testing.
How wide is it?
How wide is the river?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a river. It's pretty wide.
So, like, fording it is not a good idea.
No, I mean you could ford it. I believe I said last time it's a slow-moving river at this point where the bridge crosses. I mean, you pushed the guy in, and he was able to swim across to the other side of the river.
Okay.
It's flowing fast enough that like you're not gonna ride horses across, but you could swim across safely.
Okay. So, Carter, our other option is to go from the south and enter from the farmlands. We could do that more stealthily and still escape over the bridge if needed.
We don't really have a way to back out, but sure. Like,
True. We'd have to
like,
make it to the
that's
bridge.
what I'm saying, we kill them as we go in. Just the ones with the nets, and then we leave. Like,
If he was a
What
fully
if the
armed
townspeople
guard, I would be okay
like these
fighting him.
militia?
But even as
They
a
attack
mercenary,
me,
I
they're
don't like
dying
the
too.
idea of killing someone in cold blood who is armed with a less than lethal weapon.
you rather
And
be
I'm,
captured and taken to the witches?
Maybe I could toss him a dagger than duel him.
The way we've been rolling, I can only see this going well.
Only well.
Is there a way to go up and just see if there's one person or more than one person there?
Yeah, Kathleen could do that. Kathleen's a scout.
But yes, Kathleen is pretty sneaky.
Yeah, because if it's just one person, we wouldn't need to kill anybody, and we could go across just as we want.
So why is it that you can only charm one? Could you not look pretty to both of them at the same time?
I'm just saying I think I could handle charming one person, but if there's multiple people there, it would be more of a scene.
Unless Kathleen tried to charm the other.
Yeah, you might want to notice
know?
too that you might only want to be able to charm one tomorrow. That you're kind of tired today.
Yeah. I am feeling very tired tonight. I wish I should retire early, but possibly in the morning.
Is this illness you need to see the doctor is going to be a problem for traveling long distances?
No, I'm sure it'll be okay.
Okay. What time is it now?
Yeah, right now it's early evening, probably around 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So yeah,
And out of
the date
character,
is
I mean, we
October
could-
12th is the date.
Out of character, we could totally kill the guards and move in. I'm just saying that Roland is not super comfortable with that, because he does have a lot of honor in combat, at least.
Okay.
But
But-
if the group wants to do that, that would be fine.
Oh, no, I think I'm the only one who wants to do that. So, like...
I'm just trying to find if there's another option without killing an obviously non-trained soldier who doesn't even have a lethal weapon in cold blood. He's probably just a
Well,
townsman militia.
just feel comforted in the fact that when he dies, he'd be laying in warm blood. So there we go.
I stare at Kathleen. Was not expecting that from you.
I know, you're the one who wouldn't take a horse. And- now you're like, oh, murder's
Peasants
okay.
are not witches.
Yeah.
This man is. I don't believe those guards were witches. I believe they were peasants that are been misinformed.
Working under the witches.
True. And armed with nets and clubs.
Oh, they have clubs. That's a weapon. I mean,
Or
all I got right
what did
here
they
is
have
a
last time?
club.
Was it a net
It's
and
a nice
something?
metal club,
Yeah,
but it's a
last
club.
time one of them had a net and one had a man catcher.
Oh, a man catcher.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, so never mind. They're not even lethal weapons.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they can deal damage to you without doing unarmed damage.
They can try.
Carl, could you, or maybe Victor, since Carl hasn't had good rolls with grappling, could you go up behind the man and knock him out or silence him without him yelling out?
You just want me to go and give him a whack over the head or something? What do you want me to do?
Wait, wasn't Victor a boxer?
Yeah, you're a
True.
bouncer, right?
True. I could probably
In
do
case
that.
he's the last of his family line, it wouldn't finish off his species, right?
Yeah. But
Carl's
which
getting
one, though?
slightly impatient at this point, though. It's like, let's figure out a plan. Let's go start moving on it.
Which one should I try? But again, I don't look at what I'm wearing. I'm not exactly super sneaky in this either. And I don't want to, ditch all this armor either. Don't want to be caught with my pants down, so to speak.
Unless you're in the room with Vile. Well, anyways, Dora, you said you're not well enough to travel tonight?
Yeah, tonight I could travel, but I don't know that I could put the charm on to talk to anybody. But if we're up for just knocking them
But
overhead,
you seem to be doing it just fine with Carl here.
he just likes me. I could travel. We could travel. We could knock a couple people in the river if that's the way you want to go.
Well, as long
Right.
as I think we'll be okay.
Can you handle yourself in a fight, Dora? You have quite a bit of armor and weapons there.
Yeah, I can handle myself.
Alright, I say we can silently take out the guard and make a way in, try to find the armory, load up what we can, and then get the heck out of there.
If that's the case, I'm gonna stay back because they're just gonna see me and say, "Oh, it's that motherfucker," and they're gonna sound the alarm, and I'm not stealthy. So I'll stay hidden in the trees on my horse, ready to go.
You had your helmet on last time, right?
No, I don't think I have my faceplate down.
Yeah, I mean the helmet looks totally different. The bug is totally non-noticeable.
I was thinking if you don't wear the helmet, keep the bug on the cart.
Couldn't we, in theory, hide him in the cart?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that'll work. Yeah, I'll just hide in the cart.
Yeah, we'll bring you in the cart,
speed.
then we can help fight our way out if we need it. But otherwise, stay hidden from the guards.
And
Or if the guy you knocked in the river is the one that's at the bridge, that's even better. Because then we can take him out, and no one else will recognize you.
Yeah. Also, if I'm gonna hide in the cart, you just tap, and you need me out. Just tap the cart 3 times, and I'll fucking jump out. Just tap. Just give it 3 knocks, and I'll fucking
Alright.
jump out and start fighting.
We go over 3 potholes in a row, and Carl jumps out.
I know the difference between a pothole and a knock.
Alright, is that a plan then? Shall we head out tonight? I do want to pick up a couple supplies before we go.
I'm gonna check
Yeah.
my inventory. I know I got caltrops, but I want to make sure I have other things as well.
Yeah, let me go check what I have. Remember, I did not buy, I do want to get more oil flasks.
Okay.
Where did I had a list of things I wanted to buy. I don't know where it went.
Rip. Okay. I'm good. This plan is good for me. I'll just stay hidden in a fucking sack of grain. Underneath the sack of grain.
Do we have a sack of grain?
You have horse feed, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
Oh, we do, yeah. Did we, oh, we already ate today. At least our party did, on the way out, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
However, I don't...
Yeah.
Our
late in the
horses have
evening,
not
everyone's
eaten.
eating. Well, I mean, you guys all checked and paid your horses to be in the
True.
stables, so they're taken care of. Yeah, and a reminder too, everything is 6 times as expensive in town.
This is why I couldn't get a fucking pole arm.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, that's why.
Too rich for my blood.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm trying to just find my list real fast because I thought I had added more things that are not currently in my inventory. Because the money's already gone.
While carousing in the tavern, Roland
Carousing, you said it, roll
half his
1d100.
gold.
Is it only weapons that are twice as much or 6 times as much?
Everything.
Everything is 6 times as much.
Okay.
Basically, everywhere is more expensive. You guys have just gotten lucky by getting temporary goodwill in the towns you've been in so far.
Surprisingly, yep.
Yeah. But again, temporary goodwill. I mean, next time going through the towns, you're going to be paying full price.
What have you done for me lately, society? This is Jesus. Oh, you saved us from bandits. Thanks. Double it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was part of their way of paying you back to sell you things for basically less than it's costing them at the time. But at the moment, it's hard to get anything because everything's going towards the war effort.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just ready to go whenever. Ready to
Okay,
take a
I'm
nap
ready.
in the back
Okay,
of the
so-
wagon.
So we're heading out.
I also, since I'm sitting in the wagon, I offer, and I'm still probably under this fucking charms, whatever the shit it is. I'm gonna offer my horse to Aldora for the ride.
Oh, I definitely
Okay.
take that.
I am now kind of looking strangely at Carl.
You do see it has a bullet hole, like, in the back of the horse that's been recently bandaged up, because somebody, I don't know who, shot it in the ass.
Yeah, that's right. Someone did that.
One did do that.
Uber, for the special types of ammo for guns, like fire bomb ammo and the scatter shot, does that have to be loaded in ahead of time to that specific weapon? Or can I just say what kind of it has when I shoot it?
It has to be ahead of time. So if you want to load it in now,
Okay.
Go ahead and do that.
Okay, in that case, one of my guns is loaded with scatter shot ammo.
Okay.
And I did buy 2 more oil flasks and deducted the money.
Okay. So I guess now, who's all riding in the cart?
It'll be me
I'm
driving
riding
it.
hidden in the
Kuno,
cart.
Kathleen, and Carl are in the back.
You guys better know, this means your main tank isn't gonna be on the fucking field.
I know, that's what makes me so worried about this.
Well,
I'll-
I mean, if
Wait,
we start fighting,
aren't-
he's coming out. We're trying to
aren't-
stealth the way in.
Am I in the cart or am I riding with
No,
them?
you have a horse.
Okay, so I'm riding with them.
Okay.
Do we have a cart icon?
Um,
Were you able to make that from the image I gave you?
I saw it. I didn't make it, but I imported it in. So here we can do
Cool.
that. It
Oh, frig, it has the background stuff.
yeah. I'll try and get a cart image later.
Okay.
Um,
Oh gosh, that's so bad.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
I thought that was a PNG file.
No.
Obviously
Yeah, let's
not.
go with.
Let's just do the
box.
square. Let's just do the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, by the time you guys get there, it's around let's say 6 o'clock. You know, as you leave town, you'll know.
Are the hangings still going on out here?
Yeah, as 6 o'clock, you notice that the crowds had left. There's a guy up on a ladder cutting a body down from the hanging tree. The hangings have stopped. There's still women, crying and wailing in the livestock stalks, and there's still guards out guarding them, looking obviously nervous, and but they pay no mind to you as you guys leave town. The sun sets, and so it's in the early evening as you're drawing closer to town.
Cool. I want to glance toward Kathleen as we're heading out of town. Wonder how hard it would be to free all those women. Anyways, as we
I
get
don't
closer,
see the guards taking kindly to that.
maybe after we sell our goods. I think we should stop a little ways away from Zellingen and then send Kathleen up to scout once we get close enough.
What is our weather like today?
Yeah, so it's slightly overcast. The moon is it's waning, but there's still a good moon out. There's still moonlight, so you can see somewhat. There isn't fog at this moment.
Oh, that's helpful.
There's a bit of a breeze. Kind of the light is somewhat coming in and out as the clouds kind of pass the moon, but
Is there enough fog to conceal the far side of the river?
no, there's
I
no
don't
fog.
think
No fog.
there's no.
Oh, there's no fog. Oh,
Yeah, just a little bit of
So it's a
cloud.
little warmer tonight.
Yeah, I mean it's chilly. It's getting closer to winter. I mean, so it's cold. You see your breath. But it's not, it's not freezing. It's not going to freeze your water bottles or anything. But
also real fast. Aldora, what's your encumbrance rating? Just I want to keep track of stuff on the cart.
What did you ask again?
What is your encumbrance right now?
Oh, 0.
Okay. And Kathleen, you have 1 point, right?
That is correct.
yeah, Aldora actually has 1 point.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said I had 0.
You count as unencumbered. One point
Oh,
is
okay.
still unencumbered. So yeah, you're
Okay.
unencumbered, but you have 1 point.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Vile, you never tried to look for horse armor, did you?
That shit would have been way too fucking
Oh, true.
expensive.
Yeah.
Like, war barding is, oh my god, that shit is expensive. I'm probably gonna get a new horse before that happens, like an actual war horse.
Yeah.
When he fights Gustav himself.
Yeah. He'll be the one who kills him in battle.
Or Gustavus, sorry.
Okay.
Who is that?
That's the king
The
of
fucking
Gustavus
Sweden.
Adolphus,
the
the
king,
Swedish
the
king.
Swedish king. Anyways.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay,
we-
so as we are pulling up to wherever we're going, right?
Hmm.
I assume I'm bailing out.
Yes. Okay. So you're going to be kind of heading ahead of the cart to see what's going on?
I suppose I have to see how many guards there are over by the bridge.
Okay. You're not even going to have to roll now. So, so there's two
Neat.
guards again. they have a lantern sitting on a crate they have out there, and they have a couple chairs set up, and they're kind of intently rolling some dice. They're not really watching the road too much. Just kind of bantering and playing a game. Probably gambling.
Is there anything over here that I can see?
Not really. I mean, you see the bank of the river and kind of grasslands beyond that. Maybe a couple trees. But there's not a whole lot of light to see very far beyond the river.
So the other shore is almost identical to this one, just unremarkable.
Yeah, pretty much unremarkable.
And is everyone else like behind me? Like they're not on this map yet, or I'm just trying to figure out what's going on spatially.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming so, that they're far
Yeah,
enough
we'll
away
wait
that
farther around and then
Yeah.
send you up to scout up.
yeah, they're far enough away that they can't be seen. Most likely. And I'm guessing you're basically just close enough that you can see the guards.
I grit my teeth and say to myself, I'm an idiot. I swim the river.
Okay. Okay. Again, there's a, it's like I said, the river's flowing. It's pretty damn cold. I mean, it's October at night now, and you're soaking wet.
That's why I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'll warm you up, girl.
Yeah, at some point you're probably gonna want to warm up. You don't want to get hypothermia, but but
It's okay. We can
affordable.
use
You
the
don't-
burning
you'll
village.
need-
to warm you
yeah,
up.
Vile, that's okay. You
Vile,
don't
you're
have to drop
running
the
again?
base for me.
the wub is back. But yeah, you swim across the river. It's flowing. It pushes you a bit further down the river than where you started, but it's not any difficult enough to where your character would need to roll or anything like that. You're not struggling, and you make it to the other side.
Yay.
FYI, our cart is lightly encumbered now. We don't get full movement on that. Partly because Carl's fat and has a lot of stuff.
You're lightly encumbered. Okay, I was kind of assuming that's where you were. Anyway, I guess at this point it would be 7 o'clock, but maybe even later than that.
Is
But
it
we'll
dark
say
already
7.
then?
Oh yeah, it's dark.
Okay.
It's just you're going off of moonlight at this point.
I was gonna say, is there anything over here at all?
Yeah, so there's nothing. You see lights on, and you see a couple buildings here. You see lights on, but let's see. This building here, you see a lot of lights on. It looks like there's probably a fire on in this house here.
Is this a village or just like a
It's
manor?
a village. It's a village. I mean, you can see there's a large building here. There's a smaller building here, and then down the road there are the heck did I just do? Okay, there are
That was
more.
cool.
Yeah.
What did you do? That was awesome.
Yeah, I accidentally drug the image. Okay, there's oh, I need to do that again. There we go. Yeah, so there's more. You see more lights off, in the area you can't see. So there's more lights in here, but
Do I
you
see
see
anyone?
that there's more houses. Do you see anyone? No, you don't see anybody.
Okay, but there's activity in this smaller building and in this larger building.
Yeah. I mean, it's still it's evening, but it's not super late. So a number of houses obviously have light on, coming from, around the cracks of their shutters, or windows if they have windows. But it's
Is there
labeled-
anything to the south of that building?
Yeah, it's mostly open grass. There's a couple trees. They're not far beyond that. It looks like there's some farmland. Probably some harvested crops.
Okay. Am I still good if I'm sneaking around back here?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's nighttime. You're probably good sneaking just about anywhere at this point.
Okay. What I really want is to see what's over, kind of here.
Okay. Yeah. So, you see, there's kind of a village square. There's some houses around the village square.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh,
There's
Roland.
oh yeah, Roland.
that's okay, right? I mean, this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah. So there's like a well in the center of the town center. There's a building over here that looks like it's has like a forge outside.
Okay.
There's a church here. Otherwise, there's not much to it. I mean, it's a small town. The road is all dirt. Even the square is dirt.
From here, do I see any activity in the Smith?
Yeah, I mean, there's a house and there's a light inside. I mean, the Smith it looks like it probably doubles as a house.
Okay.
As well as there's lights on in the church.
Well, what does this building look like? Just a barn?
No, it's a large building. It's probably an inn.
Ah,
2 stories. Yeah, it appears to be an inn.
and then the one to the south of it's just a house?
Yeah, it appears to just be a house.
It appears to be.
Yeah, it's a house. I mean, most of these are just houses. This is a 2-story building. If you get close enough, you're gonna hear, voices inside. It's an inn.
Oh, hey, he might have like completely DC'd because he just left the game too.
Yeah, I'm thinking he lost his.
No,
internet
he had a
connection.
power outage. He had a power outage in the Discord, is what he said.
Oh,
Anyways, so. What are your LFIC count?
Okay, well, that's not great. But I don't see anyone out and about.
no, I mean, I guess you're probably going to be out there for a little while. Yeah, I mean, you'll see probably someone leave. You'd see someone leave the church.
Okay. But I don't see
Bearing
any
a
more
torch.
net-bearing goons.
No, I mean the guy leaving the church is dressed the same way as the guards, and he's carrying a lantern. If you watch him for a while, he's heading towards the inn.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I want to get a little closer to this house.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anyone inside?
Yeah, if you peek in through, you can probably peek in through a window. Get a little bit of a view.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, and it would appear to be a family, and they're sitting down.
Are they also wearing the same kind of clothes as the guard dudes?
No, they're just
Okay.
yeah.
That's more what I was interested in there. And this is just a dirt road, right? I'm gonna try and be real sneaky stealthy and see what is to be seen in the tavern.
Okay.
Not necessarily go inside, that'd be dumb, but...
Yeah, yeah, you're able to peek in, you're trying to be stealthy, so you're not gonna get a real good view, but, there's people in the inn. How many, you're not sure, but, probably at least a dozen, or not a dozen, but a half a dozen in there. Probably drinking and
Do I see
talking and-
any some bitches that are dressed like the guards?
Yeah, I mean, there's the guy that walked from the church there, and he would have went in by this point, and there might be another one or two in there. It's probably hard to tell and get numbers without.
But there are
explaining
more.
yourself. But yeah, I mean, there's at least one more in there. You know, there's probably at least 6 people in there. They don't appear to all be dressed in that manner. But there's probably at least 2 of them are that.
Okay, so from what it sounds like, these guys are not necessarily from this village.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to tell. I mean, maybe you could draw that conclusion.
I think I'm drawing that conclusion.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm starting to get cold.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. You're definitely pretty damn cold at this point.
I keep muttering to myself that I'm an idiot. Especially when I have to swim back across again. Uh, I suppose I could have just killed the 2 guards, but Roland might not have liked that.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we could have just killed the 2 guards.
We discussed other plans in the inn, okay? And I will head back to the party to report what I have found out.
Can I offer to her my winter clothes so she can warm up?
It's okay, I pack clothes.
Oh, good.
Uh,
Okay, it looks like Roland got power again. So give him a second to connect. I'm gonna go take a little bathroom break. I guess you guys can discuss what you're gonna do. And I'll be back.
okay.
Humming beneath the grain sacks. And so what did you see?
So it appears that there aren't many of them. There's the 2 guards at the bridge again, and it looks like there might be some sort of base operation out of the inn. So, which also means that it doesn't look like the villagers themselves here are a part of the militia.
So would they be storing the weapons in the inn then?
That I do not know.
So I have a question. If we came in not wearing armor and not showing our weapons, how would they know that we're not part of the town? Like, are we trying to go in incognito, or?
That's something I thought of too, because they only wanted to disarm us. Although, good luck convincing Carl to not have armor on.
Okay, so if we were hiding our armor and somehow got past the guards, we'd be fine in the town. We wouldn't need to face, any more.
We
Well,
might
sure,
not
whatever you
face
want.
opposition getting into the town.
Okay. But I don't see any other way besides taking out the 2 guards up front if we want to get our weapons past.
That being said, Carl did almost want to just split them both in half just for looking at his hammer.
Alright, I'm back.
Is Roland back? Are we gonna get this party started?
I don't know, I don't see him back.
Carl's ready to fuck. Wait, did you say that the guy with the clothes matching the guards was coming out of the church?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Would he still be practicing religion if the witches were against practicing religion?
I mean, possibly. I don't know.
Or would my
I mean,
character even know
And as far
about
as you
that?
know, I mean, you've heard rumors. So you've heard
Okay.
rumors of that. Whether it's actually true or not, who knows?
I also tell them that this doesn't appear to be a big town that had a lot of weapons in the first place.
I mean, this is really a small stop on our way back up, so anything we get is going to be good. They probably grabbed something, and if not, there's probably something to loot.
To loot from who?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry.
But Victor, or sorry, Roland. Damn it, Roland!
Weather is not very nice right now.
Oh, ja?
Yeah, like it just started pouring down outside. Like it sounded through my headphones like someone was taking a shower. Then I went and double checked my windowsill, and it was like actually getting pretty wet. So I was like, gotta close down the windows, make sure the other windows in the house are down. So, okay. Plus my I have a group project, and we like sent that in at 11:59 tonight.
Hey, kid.
Dude, you have no idea, dude.
I don't.
I apologize. I have not been 100% here tonight.
No, that's alright.
Carl's getting impatient, and this guy is like,
You know, to pass the
Christ
time, we
says he checks face for phallic-shaped ink marks.
I mean, to pass the time, we could always aggressively wrestle each other, Vile,
not gonna happen.
in the mud. Come on, man.
Carl's still looking for a chance to smack your head in, dude.
Play some
You are so ungrateful.
Thank you for putting out the fire that you started.
With that, you couldn't have done it without an army of children. I really don't think I could have done it.
I wasn't even talking about that. But yes, the commanding shout to get the children to go
Yeah.
was very nice. That's good. Although I think that was me, actually, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it was you.
It was you, yeah. Yeah, it was you while you
But
wa-
hey, you did kill Dickmar, so.
Yeah, it was you while you waited for, well, Victor made like 30 failed attempts to put out a fire.
With water. He had water, too. Like,
Water. Water and then using his
How
his
do I do
bedroll
this?
and
I never crit failed though. I only prevented it from growing
You
a couple
crit
times.
failed twice in a row.
No, I didn't. I didn't crit
Yes,
fail.
you threw the bedroll on the fire, then put water on it.
yeah, but you didn't crit fail.
Yeah, I never crit failed. I just didn't.
I
win.
literally spent the last 2 days watching the videos to count the kills. You crit failed twice in a row.
Oh, did he really?
Yes.
I do not recall.
I remember the fire spread, but yeah,
Yeah, the fire did spread, but
I thought he crit failed once, but he crit failed twice. Nice.
rip.
For that short span of time, you were as bad at putting out fires as I was at using a bow. Because I think the very next session I crit failed 2 arrow shots in a row.
I thought you crit failed 3 times with the bow.
It's a gift and a curse.
Like,
Better question is, how have we had 7 in-combat crit fails and only 1 crit?
quick maths.
Yeah, I think the NPCs have more crits than you guys do.
I mean, we have more crit fails. I have like 3 crit fails. I think Guardian tallied them for me.
Yeah.
We're tied for the lead, boyo.
Also, the only critical succeed or whatever is by the
So-
dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kuno
it's
has
the
the only combat crit.
Yeah.
So sorry. Roland just said his power's off again. So what do?
Okay.
He
Um,
fucking aims at one of the guards and shoots him. Let's use Discord voice.
yeah,
But that's-
except, Eldora doesn't have Discord installed.
You can use it in the browser.
Can you use voice in the browser?
Yeah, you can't use like yeah, you can use voice in the browser,
Okay.
but she'd have to go set that up. Oh god damn it! Christ, why do you have to fucking have power outage?
Yeah. Hillary, you want to come in here and we can
Yeah.
set that up?
Okay.
Then,
Okay, good session, guys. Take 20.
I'm gonna mute myself in here and just go to Discord. Then. Oh god.
Boom.
okay, so
I swear this usually isn't this
Google
chaotic,
up,
I promise.
Discord.
God, I gotta gotta change this thing. That's fucking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just go ahead and click on that. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're gonna have to sign up real quick. I guess just log in, try that. Register.
Okay. Alright, does this sound fine?
Yep.
Just dandy.
See you soon.
Okay, skip that. Okay, what email address did you use? Or what's your tag? Oh, okay. There we go. There you go. Go to friends. Hit add friend. Mm-hmm. Or pending, either way. Yeah. Click on it. Huh. Can you just refresh the page? Well, what did I? Sorry, I'm used to Windows shortcuts. That's weird. Why isn't it not? Oh. Here, let me try. No. Oh, on that side. Okay, maybe their website isn't working for you. Maybe you need to download it.
Is it working?
Yeah, I sent her a friend request, and is showing a pending, but it's not actually allowing her to see who sent it. So wait, is oh wait, so he can't even use voice chat either on his phone.
No, I think you can use Discord voice. Discord.
Oh, are we just... Oh. Oh.
Sorry, this has been our most chaotic meeting.
The weather, no.
For a
Right.
total of 40 minutes?
Yeah, I know. It's like we I lost power here today too for
Here you
a
are.
while. Oh, there you go. Yep. Okay, and then I'll.
Neon,
Everybody's calling you Uber.
So,
Let's
should we
see.
just switch back to Twitch then if Christ isn't going to be able to get on?
I guess we can.
I guess we're back here then. Wait, never mind, he's here.
Okay, so he can hear us, but... Oh, there we go.
Okay, now we just need Aldora.
Yeah. What's the invite to?
Block it, I think. Again.
Oh my god.
Wow, you sound worse than Vile.
Yo, like,
Pretty bad.
turn down
Really?
the...
Maybe we should write them in as like two future robots that were like sent back in time for some reason.
So really bad.
It is really bad, dude.
We can't understand what you're saying.
How about now?
A little bit better.
Slightly
Ooh,
better, but you're still like an automaton, dude.
Oh, wow.
Is it continuously recording to you, or is it because it's not push to talk or voice activation, right?
Yes.
You sounded good for a second there.
All right. Well, I can hear you guys at least.
Okay. I'm trying to invite Hillary Eldora here to the server, but I don't have the invite. Whatchamacallit anymore.
Do you have perms to do that?
I might not have permissions to do that.
Let me do the link for you. Try this link. Wait, no, that's not it. Jeez, doing everything off of a phone instead of double monitors. It's so
Okay,
painful.
can't hear a thing you're saying. You're just straight up auto-tune. Oh, really? Christ, you
Hey.
sound like a predator.
Hey, Vile, if you ever
Yours.
wondered what you sound like, this is exactly what you sound like.
Okay. So, click on the link I just sent you.
Yeah, is it still terrible?
No. That sounded fine.
For those 3 seconds, it sounded good.
I will talk in 3-second bursts. Let me know if my mic is bumping around a lot too, and I'll try to stop
Okay,
moving stuff.
click on that. Let me send it to you again. There we go. Alright, so
That is a very good impression of a cat purring.
yeah, click on the little circle thing
Is that
right there. And how come it's not showing you anything but announcements?
Oh, I can get it. If I can figure out how to get up my phone. What is her Discord name?
It is Hillary W.
What is her Discord name?
It's Hillary, Hilary, space W. And then
Let me see if
hashtag,
I can figure this out on
309.
mobile.
yeah, hashtag 3098. Hashtag 3098.
Are any of the other leaders on right now? I'm trying to figure out how to do it on mobile.
This has got to be the most interesting Twitch stream ever, I'm sure.
Probably
I'm-
raking in the views and the ad revenue.
For real though.
I can't figure out how to add people
If
to
it doesn't work,
roll
you guys
on
can keep playing
mobile.
without me. I feel bad.
Is Bambi or anyone online right now, or Gru? We're both
hello?
playing games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again,
Like most of the
Steam
people
is getting
muted
his
right now,
money's
so
worth
been
on
talking
this,
we haven't been hearing.
Now I hear everybody. Do you hear me? Yeah?
Yeah, but we
I
don't
hear
hear
you,
you.
but it's probably still through. It's probably still through TeamSpeak.
Oh.
Through TeamSpeak.
I only hear her because I hear her through your mic, Uber.
Yeah, exactly. You're in the server. It's just you need permission to actually view the things.
Oh.
Would Lurkmon be able
Who's giving
to
me permission?
do it?
Yeah, if you can ask Lurking or Bambi or Gru, they should be able to do it. I just can't figure out how to access the all members thing right now, or without or on mobile.
Is your internet
Because she doesn't
back up,
have a
Christ?
role assigned, so she doesn't show up on the side yet.
No, because he can't even make voice sounds anymore.
Let's see.
Christ, I don't know if you're actually saying anything, but I do not hear a thing you're saying.
Let's see.
There, I just posted in Uber's.
Oh. Thanks.
Oh, I know how to do it. And the stuff's back on again, but we'll see if it actually stays on.
Yeah, it looks like Lurking's gonna give her.
Okay.
Okay. Try like going back and forth, maybe? Go back to your profile and then back to the arrow. Try pushing the little arrow down arrow on it. Let's see. Maybe try reopening it.
Is it working?
It's not. But she's restarting it. It's a little, seems to be a little buggy on Mac anyways. She has a Mac, so.
Watch as soon as you guys get set up. Power's gonna come back.
I'm not sure.
Not working. Maybe. Here, I'll ask.
I don't know if we'll be able to do it. Like, do it tonight if Christ's power doesn't come back. Because I can barely understand.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so switch down to the Fi's D&D voice.
hello? There it is.
Hey, there we go.
Yay!
Alright, let's get this show rolling.
Yep. The power turned back on for about 1 minute, then turned off again.
Nice.
Be right back. Did it, but Christ still can't say anything.
Christ can type if he fucking needs to.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, we're probably not gonna really need a map anyway. I'm guessing. We'll see. We'll just tell him where he is otherwise.
Who even needs a map?
Yeah. So, okay. Alright, so, Roland, you get told about the, Kathleen's adventure into town. That, I guess go ahead and tell him real quick.
What?
You want to go ahead and fill him in real quick on what you tell him when you get back to the cart?
Oh yeah, okay. The back at the bridge, it appears that they're operating out of the inn, perhaps?
Disconnected.
And I'm not sure how much actual weaponry is even in the town.
Okay, so do you guys have a plan on what you're gonna do?
Kill.
Eh,
No, I do mention that because I remember that guardian also.
armed as they have. I mean, the guards have nets again.
So yeah, let's like, I don't know, like if you guys want to try and sneak in and have fucking guardian assassinate one, so you pull the cart through. Try that.
How is it that you still have this issue with your microphone no matter what channel we're speaking in, Vile?
Christ and Vile are robots sent from the future to alternate the past.
No, he didn't. He didn't search through buildings or anything. He just looked around town. a
Houses
bit.
that people live in? No.
No, there's an inn, a bunch of houses.
In a church, in a
forge.
blacksmith.
Yeah.
Well, blacksmith. I wanna see what the fucking blacksmith has.
Why is it that we're not just swimming across the river? All of us?
Because we want to load the shit on our cart.
Oh. Yeah, we gotta take out the guards.
Also, I'm in heavy armor. Swimming not good. Swimming no good.
Mm-hmm.
Dust.
I'm just waiting for this shit to get rolling. Like, so one of you guys, I'm still hiding in the cart. One of you guys is gonna have to initiate. However, this is going down.
Yeah, I mean, she scouted pretty much the entire town, and so as you can see, there's the two guards. You know, a person, you know, rarely maybe walking around the town, but no real guards, you know, patrolling the actual town.
So, if somebody has a moral issue of us murdering the two guards at the bridge, can we tie them up with the rope that somebody said they had?
I hope you have something to stuff their mouths with so they don't go screaming.
Rope. More rope.
If we have enough, I mean, by all
25
means.
feet is a lot of rope. And
I'm pretty sure we have about 100 feet of rope in this group.
We also have clothes, you know, to stuff in their mouth.
Christ, I don't care if there's anything. I just want to do something. Let's go, fucking. Let's go. Go time. Carl's impatient.
Patient.
It's like in
I
the first week when you said, "I'm Carl who kills people."
Oh, that was just the fucking name in the chat. Anyways. Carl's about to just get up out and walk over to one of your guards if you guys don't start doing shit.
Okay.
So do we shoot,
Okay,
the,
so-
shoot the guys?
I'd prefer not to make too much noise.
What would be like with the bow? It's fucking.
Yeah, I mean, with a bow, you could be silent. I mean, gunshots are obviously going to be heard. It's not that far. So, I mean, it's close enough. Yelling may or may not be heard. Last time they did have a horn that one of them blew.
Yeah. There's one bow and arrow among us.
Yup.
Maybe one of us could try to, you know, sneak up on one of them, and the other gets shot with the bow and arrow.
The problem is the only person who's capable of sneaking is the person with the bow and arrow. I could probably just charge them and instant kill one, but that's dependent on an okay roll, which I'm not used to doing.
Yeah, and if you remember last time too, they allowed you to approach, and they just asked you to disarm to give you their weapons before entering town. So it's not it's not like if you ride up to them.
They see us,
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
be
instantly
instantly
try
on
and
guard.
rip them out of our hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
They're not going to, you know.
They're gonna see me. I just fucking threw a guy in the river last time.
You're just an asshole, Vile.
Yeah, like, if you're still hiding in the back of the cart, under
know
a
what?
blanket
What
or
if we
whatever,
just,
then yeah, I mean they're not going to notice
What
you.
if-
They're going to see a cart rolling up. They're what I'm saying basically is you could get up close to them without them blowing an alarm. So
All right, well, let's.
What
Go
what
ahead.
if we like pretend like if Vile was surrounded in rope, so it looked like we tied him up?
No, you are not. You are not tying me up, motherfucker. I ain't
But
letting that
we
happen.
aren't actually tying you up. Like you'd be able to slip the ropes off really easily. We'd just make it look like you were
Absolutely
bound by some
fucking
rope.
Not.
You're no fun.
Back to what your fucking game is, Slaughter. Ain't happening.
See, look, the group agrees with me, Vile. We're tying you up. I mean, quote unquote, not tying you up, but like tying you up, just so you I don't know. If they look at you, they'll know that hey, we got him under control. He won't, I don't know, be a douchebag to y'all.
so
I think
Well-
we should just kind of drive the cart up to them and then, you know, talk to them as much as they're gonna let us go, and then kind of like sneak an attack on them with quietly, I guess, in a way. Like if
I
they're
think-
not gonna automatically shoot at us if we're just walking at them.
I think if it's myself with our two females, I think they'll probably be a bit more lenient as well.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was thinking
mean,
I'm going to
right.
be sneaky sneak and be not by the cart, and if anything goes wrong, I can shoot one of them.
Me and Eldora. Yeah, Eldora.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Eldora could take the cart and I could take the horse or something, and Christ could ride on, like, the cart as well, and then
Yeah.
Val would just be in the back. I think that would work.
Yeah, let's do that.
okay. So
Are you kidding me? There are so many carts, dude.
3 knocks on the cart, and I will fucking jump out and swing.
okay.
We'll
so-
we'll just dump the cart in the river.
Well, I mean, and it's not necessarily the same guys. You know, like last time you guys went by,
That's true.
it was during the day. Now you're on the night shift. I mean, it might be the same guys, it might not be. And if it's not the same guys, it's just a cart. So they're not going to recognize you unless it's something, you know, specifically out of the ordinary, like a guy with a insect head for a helmet. So, yeah, if that's what you want to do, we can go with that.
I say yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys roll up in the cart. I'm guessing Kathleen is probably set out ahead of you guys in order to be there waiting. And
I am not in the cart.
yeah, exactly. So you are not in the cart. You set out ahead. You're hiding. You see the two when they notice that probably when they hear the cart heading up the road, they look up from their game and they stand up and hold the cart up. And when they see you guys, they say hello there.
With silence.
I guess they're just seeing me, and who else are they seeing?
And Roland says, "Hello, good sirs." So, yeah, so they see Christ, and sorry, they see Roland. Now that I'm seeing other names, they see
Yeah.
Roland and they see Victor and they see Eldora, and and they stand in the road, and but they're friendly in demeanor, and and they they just tell you, please stop. We just need to chat, and we'll allow you guys to be on your way. What is your business?
I just tell them we're passing through to. Oh, what's this town called again?
Zelig, Zeligen, Zeligen, Zeligen.
Z- Zeligen.
Zellingen.
Zellingen. We have some goods to sell in Zellingen.
It's like, oh, okay. Well, as you may have heard, this is now a war-free zone. Um, we are under the protection of Karlstad. So yes, you are free to enter the town, but first I must ask you to surrender your weapons.
What kind of weapon does he have on him, or the both of them?
Yeah. Well, one of them has a net, and the other has a man catcher, which is it's basically a pole arm with a collar, basically meant to slide around somebody's neck. The point is to disable somebody without harming them.
Okay.
So yeah, neither of them have swords or guns or anything of that manner.
Okay.
He says, yes. As you guys may have heard, the council in Karlstad has declared that the war is over now, and we are disarming the countryside. So whether you come into town or decide to leave, that's up to you. But all we ask is that you hand over your weapons.
Oh. Looks like Christ saves.
Are we missing somebody right now?
J. Christ is typing in the. Are you in the Uber's D&D chat? Or is it like the? It should be above this channel. Click on that as well.
Yeah, if you click on where it says Ubers_DND, if you click on that, you can see the chat, which is where Roland
What
is
type of chat
typing
do
in
you
what
need?
he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you can do that, and you can make a surprise roll for that.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, I could pull out my pistol as well.
So yeah,
What
I
type
mean
of
there's I thought there's a surprise roll, a surprise chance. That's supposed to be the surprise chance that you can be surprised. It's it can be a 4 out of 6, but then you are also gonna have to roll to hit. So on a 4 out of 6, it's gonna be a surprise attack, and you'll get a bonus on the attack. Yeah, so go ahead and oh yeah, I guess I'll roll it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Go ahead and
DM
roll that on your
rolls.
phone.
Okay, yeah, so you manage to surprise him and hit him on the head with your pistol. So you pistol whip him. what is your attack bonus at this point for melee? Guessing it's probably like a +4, right? +5.
And was there only one other guard with him, or were there more?
There are 2
The
guards.
bridge.
Two
Yeah.
guards.
So yeah, you gotta hand your pistol over to him, and he comes walking forward, and to take it from you, and oops, there we go, and you hit him.
And
I'm guessing that's gonna be probably a 1d4 hit.
and I guess I'll try to knock out the other
Apple him.
guy.
Okay. So
Hit him on the head.
yeah. So Roland manages to hit one. For 1 damage. So you clock him on the head. He is not suspecting it. He's bleeding, but he doesn't go down. All right, so
How many
Yeah,
many times are we
no,
gonna
no, no,
try
no, no.
this?
you tap the card 3 times.
Or yet. This doesn't have to go nuclear.
The nuclear option.
It kind of does because you guys didn't let her rest a night.
Oh.
So
Something's
So is
happening
there?
over there.
So it's one guy's bleeding and the other guy's just standing there right now.
yes, yeah,
So I'm gonna pull my gun on the other guy that's kind of just standing there.
okay.
Oh dang!
So are you gonna shoot him or?
No,
are
I
you...
more want to. I want somebody to tie him up, but I want him to put his weapons down. I just don't want him to, run at us or anything.
Okay.
I'll point my guns at him too. At them both.
Yeah, and tell him not to
Okay.
yell.
Okay.
Draw an arrow.
You see him. He kind of. You can see the fear in his eyes, but he sort of resolves himself, and he
Oh, the spring-
says to you guys, I'm going to have to ask for your weapons.
Please don't make this harder than it has to be, sir. We just want to be on our way. I'm afraid we can't turn over our weapons. We don't want to harm anybody if we can help it. We can't take any chances.
Yeah, he says, well, listen. If you want to just head down the road and continue on your way, we can pretend this didn't happen.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
We spent 2 hours. Frustrated shit. And he
Yes!
out of the back of his fucking wagon. And just
No!
the
No,
guy.
we are not attacking anybody. No,
No.
Kyle, no. You are not laying a finger on anybody while we are in this town. Christ, help me tie this man up.
Yeah, so fucking Christ just said he tapped the cart, so I'm going now.
No! No, he's not. He is not doing anything.
May I make my attack against one of the guys?
No, you are not. I am
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
freaking
Roll your-
stop Vile from attacking anybody.
All right, roll for initiative.
Turn it out. You. Oh my god. Makes things so much more
boy.
difficult.
Okay, so yeah, Vile, you get to go.
Alright.
God. So we could have just walked through.
Oh, so yeah, Carl, you jump out of the the cart at the guy. You know, he's trying to calm down the situation, and out of nowhere he takes a hammer to the head, and his head caves
God.
in, and he falls to the ground. He's
You're now
toast.
witnessing the true instability of Carl.
Gee, the one time you actually roll good on an attack roll is the person you didn't even need to hurt.
And then I'm
Okay.
just gonna look at the other one and cackle, just maniacally at him, just like with the helm down too.
Okay, and then
We could. They said they would forget it. For Christ.
okay. All right, so Aldora, you're
They were like, "Hey, y'all can just walk through. We'll forget this happened."
are you gonna
No,
make an
that's to go
attack,
north, to
or-
go by.
Yeah. Am I gonna attack?
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was go through the
I-
through the bridge.
I'm asking him to drop his weapons. He's not about to do it. Is anybody else able to tie him
No,
up?
he's not about to do it.
After I just fucking clean
So-
one guy's skull through.
Yeah.
God.
You
So
know
am I-
me
am
on
I-
these morale rolls. I pass them every single time.
He's a stud. Like, if this guy wasn't a shitbag, he would be like an
Yeah.
all-star right now.
Oh yeah,
Nothing phases him.
yeah.
So Uber to confirm, it wasn't to go across the bridge into the town. It was to go north because I
Yeah.
thought it was to go into town.
No, oh god, no. If he just said that, I wouldn't have done that. But he did not spend all of his time to do nothing.
Okay.
Okay. God. Well,
Okay. So, Victor, are you gonna make a attack, or are you?
okay.
Just, standing in shock as you watch your friends decide to murder these two people.
I don't even know. So is the other guy basically just peeing his pants right now, watching what happened, or like what's he doing?
He has a man catcher, and he's looking like he's about to use it.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and I guess I'll try to clobber his head with my mace.
Okay. So roll your attack.
Let me see if because my word's been bugging out on.
Okay,
No.
so you take a swing at him. He leans back, and it passes in front of his face, but you miss.
Rip.
He's obviously pretty upset at Carl for just bashing his friend's head in. So he's gonna roll an attack roll against him, and just totally misses. Not even close.
Can I swing at him with my hand axe?
Yeah.
This poor soul.
Yeah. So
I feel so bad. Right
The blunt end of my hand axe, so it doesn't kill him, I guess.
well, if your plan is to try and not kill him, You can try and knock him out, and if he hits 0 hit points, he's knocked out and not dead.
Okay.
So
Yeah, let me try to do that.
okay, so just roll a d20 plus 1. Okay, yeah, so you hit him. So roll a d6. Oh. Yeah, so
That bad?
yeah,
Super
no,
effective.
that's the maximum amount of damage you could do. So yeah, you just clock him in the back of the head.
Oh,
and
look,
he just
look at
crumples
her. Her
down onto the
first
ground.
D&D session already has more crit damage than the rest of us combined. Good job, guys.
Wasn't
Yeah.
a crit.
Yeah, so he crumples down onto the ground, and
Okay.
he's knocked out. He's knocked out
There
cold.
though.
Well, should we tie him up so he doesn't come like running into town after us, or what should we do? People.
Either tie him up or I don't know, send him down the river.
Is that the guy that didn't
Oh my
want to murder
God.
anybody? I only didn't murder him for somebody's sake here.
Like I don't know. Like Vile's gonna murder him no matter what. So I don't know. I guess I don't know. Just hide him in some bushes or something.
Stuff him
Tie
in the
him up.
Alright.
I dropped my 25 feet of rope, by the way, and I'm already pretty much walking across the bridge. Like
Oh, you have no time for this.
I'm impatient as shit. Like, the time, they can fucking do that.
Speaking or Vile speaking right now?
That was sorry. Carl did not say anything. He just dropped the rope and started walking across the bridge.
Carl, who's impatient, or Vile that's impatient?
Carl's impatient.
Oh,
Okay, so as far as you can tell, nobody heard the scuffle that went on. Yeah, so the lamp now that they were holding is now, in the middle of the road on its side, and it's quiet.
They have any money on him?
Yeah, you can search them for money. Yeah, so there's a total of 7 silver pieces between the two of them.
Awesome.
Already worth it.
Already worth it.
Murder 2 people for 7 silver pieces.
already
Did
a
somebody
murdered
a-
hobo.
Did somebody actually toss him in the river?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so I mean, Carl dropped rope.
No,
If you wanna tie
there's
him
no
up,
we.
but-
There's no we, Christ. We know exactly who did it. It was Vile by himself. It
Record
was,
show.
let
To
the
be
record
fair,
show.
Christ was the one who was like, send Carl out to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Christ is only an accessory to murder.
Oh shit! Sorry, fucking Chris. I didn't actually see you tap it earlier. I saw you say it tap later because I'm like tapping in and out of the fucking Discord. Not actually seeing it. Anyways,
I see Carl going into town, and I am hot on his trail.
Okay.
could I see you? Or are you super stealth?
See me, because you're a lunatic just walking into town. I don't know if you see anything right now.
Okay. I mean, do I see the one guy that was patrolling around?
He wasn't patrolling. He was just heading from the church to the inn. As far as you can tell right now, there's no one out. As you head closer into town, you can hear some noise coming from the inn. But it's just the sound of people, some possibly drunk, and
I'm gonna
As far as
Move
you
to
can
the
tell,
south
no one did
side
anything.
of the house, south of the inn.
Okay.
That's the inn, right? I'm not. I can't hide my weapons, Christ. It's a fucking warhammer. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna hide this fucking like bulky ass piece of metal on top of a rod.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess Carl, you're heading up to the door of the inn.
One can even see me. I don't even know if I'm actually here.
Yeah, you're hiding behind the house on the far side of the house.
Yeah, can we get that cart moving across the bridge towards the town too?
Yeah, you can do that.
I think Christ said he was moving it.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. So guess I am on.
Can I? Would I be able to use my shield to like wedge it into the door so they wouldn't be able to open the door of the inn?
Like plan to set on fire or what?
No, I'm planning to keep him in there, so we can just do whatever we want and then leave.
That's what was wrong. I had the map set to token layer. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you can drive the cart across the bridge. Are you gonna be driving it into town?
I think I'm gonna leave the cart. I don't want to stick with that big thing. I'll head into town.
Okay.
Are we just here looking for some stored weapons that people? It's like a rumor that it's here, or do we know where it is?
I don't even know if there was a rumor of it or if it was just been disarming people that go by.
Yeah.
So
they-
we
So the
just-
weapons must be somewhere.
Yeah. So
Oh.
basically, just assumed that they're probably stockpiling weapons in town.
Also, I would
Okay.
like to point out that Christ did say he's pouring a flask of oil on the bridge as he's driving across it.
Mm-hmm.
We're just raiding this town for the fun of it.
You know, they saved two towns, so the third town, you know,
Oh my
it's kind
god.
of a freebie, right? Just murder everybody in it.
We're just gonna murder them for the sake.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm gonna go back and take my rope back off the cart. I'm assuming they used it to tie up the guy, and then I'm gonna use the rest of the rope to tie the two handles of the front door shut. If I tie the, basically make it so they can't open the fucking door.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm gonna go investigate the blacksmith now.
Okay. So
Is this a big old church? Can I check the church out too?
yeah, you can go and check out the church. What are you guys doing with the cart? Are you just gonna drive it all the way through into town, or what's your plan?
Just roll up like big ballers.
It was dark outside. Is there some place maybe we can like just tuck it away in between some buildings or something?
We'll just put it behind the house that Guardian's at right now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can park it back there. Well, you guys, who's driving the cart?
Last I heard, Christ was driving it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Christ wants to leave it by the bridge.
Um,
Well, then what's the point of bringing it across the bridge? Wasn't it that you could load it up with supplies?
I mean, yeah, like there is something here. We would then have to carry it all the way to the cart.
Okay. So whoever's well, it's Christ's cart, so I'm guessing that or Roland's cart. So I guess he's the one who's
He's in charge of it, I guess.
yeah. So I'll have him roll a sneak roll. I'll make that roll for him here. And it's dark out, so somehow you managed to quietly bring the cart up behind the house here without the people inside the house noticing. And
Oh, yeah.
and yeah, so the cart's parked there. Carl's over by the blacksmith. And yeah, you can see there's some warmth coming off of the forge. It's kind of like a open cover area. If you see right here, there's the forge. There's some warmth coming off of it, but obviously it's been shut down for hours now.
Is there anything of value nearby, like any materials or weapons that would be useful to keep? Shit, even coal at this point, like something that we could just throw on the cart and sell somewhere else.
No, I mean it's kind of it looks like it's been meticulously cared for. The guy obviously takes pride in his work, and nothing is left out. Everything's is cleaned and
Could I steal the anvil?
yeah. How many hundreds of pounds does an anvil weigh?
Do you lift, bro?
Oh my god.
Because I'd rather see you struggle lifting a heavy anvil than help you with it. Personally.
So no, there's nothing really that is out that you could steal. There's a light on inside. A fire is going. Whoever's in there is probably not asleep yet.
I'm gonna go check out the church. I'm gonna go with the other person to the church. Sorry, I forgot the
Eldora.
Eldora. I'm gonna go
Here,
with Eldora.
let me
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Eldora.
change her name to be the actual name. Still had like the
Would you-
default name on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. All right. So the two of you go to the church.
Okay.
There's lights on inside. There are obviously some probably lanterns or some sort in there. You can't really see inside. And the door, solid wood doors. There's a few windows, but they're stained glass. So you can't see what's going on inside.
I'm gonna go wave Kathleen over and like, yo, Kathleen.
Psst.
What? Take a look inside. See what you can see.
Sneaky sneak outside.
So I'm just gonna ask Kathleen like quietly if you can take a peek inside the fucking doorway.
Are there any sort of windows on the side or anything?
Yeah, there are windows, but they're stained glass, so you can't really actually see through them. There's light coming through them, but yeah, you can't see in. In order to see inside, you'd have to actually open the doors and go inside.
Oh, fuck that. See ya, Carl.
I just like shrug, and I'm just going to fucking. I'm gonna like look towards Victor, look towards Roland, and just like gonna nod towards the door, and I'm gonna run up and just kick the door in.
And before they all point guns at you.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
this
you,
is the-
And I am
you
like,
kick the door open.
Stop by.
It wasn't locked or latched or anything, so the door just flies open and bangs
Oh my
open.
god.
I am playing my character. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Tying Vile down sounds like the best course of option for the rest of this campaign.
So yeah, I mean, it's
Arrow, and I say no one would even miss him.
yeah, I mean, it's a decent sized church. Probably bigger than you'd expect for a town of this size. Obviously, the town had more money at some point. Um, and you know, there's pews. But beyond that, I mean, everything's been stripped out of it. Um, you know, there's not even a pulpit. And all the
It's
pews.
just a bunch of benches.
Yeah, all the benches. I mean, the benches have mostly been moved, like against the walls. There's a couple that people are sitting on, and there's beds made up on the floor, and you see, you know, about a dozen people
I think
turn
you might have just
around
made
and
an
look at
awful
you,
mistake.
and
Are they armed?
yeah, they're all dressed, you know, in the same fashion as the guys you met at
Mistake.
the entrance.
I'm just, fuck it. You know, immediately back out the door, close the door, and just like fucking tinderbox out. No, okay, 12 guys, you say? That's not too many.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I regret not
and,
having opened the door. I apologize to everyone.
yeah, they stand up. One of them, you know, reaches towards his man catcher and picks it up, and he stands up and he looks at you, a bit puzzled look on his face, and he says, "Who the hell are you?"
Just trying to mind their business, fam.
I'm here from Karlstad to take your fucking weapons.
Uh,
He says, "Yeah, I don't think so." And he says, he looks at you and goes, "And what are you doing with a weapon?" And he
Roads
says,
full
"Come
of
on."
bandits.
He says, "Throw your weapon down on the ground. We're gonna, we need to
I'm
have
gonna-
a talk here."
You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna close the fucking door, and I'm gonna drop caltrops right in front of the door. And I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna look at fucking Roland and say, light the door on fire. Let's go.
What? You know what? Fine. Just fine, dude.
Let's go, boys. Light it up.
Okay.
This is what we had our plan B for. Let's go.
okay.
Can I make my way back to the cart at this point?
Okay. Wait.
Oh,
Wait. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on.
Christ. Yeah. what
Yeah.
Christ said.
So Roland,
Yeah, let's de-escalate a
he
little bit.
also, you know, before you close the door, you know, he yells in, "The witches has sent us to collect your weapons." As well, and he
Love
looks
it.
at
Oh,
it,
God.
he looks at Roland, and he just says, "No one calls them the witches. They're the seven." So obviously, this
Oh my.
you guys don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Now, put down your weapons, and we'll have a talk about what's going on here.
I'll butt in. Or we can talk, but we can also hold on to our weapons. Because I don't think my friend here, motioning over to Vile, has any intention of being civil if asked to hand over his guns and or Warhammer. My bad.
Okay, well, at this point, everybody's up. And the man who's been talking to you, he looks at one of the other guys and he says,
Hold up. Price does say something as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The seven do not need me to telling you how to address them. We're from the High Council. Now surrender your weapons.
yeah, he just ignores you and he
I
talks
don't-
to this other guy and he tells him, go get Hans.
Should we
And-
just start shooting these fuckers up now? I'm really kind of considering this group. We just might want to start a slaughter and get going. This is deteriorating by every like second. We're not doing something right now. So guys, do we go nuclear? I think it's time.
Sigh. We're tying you up later, though. Hope you're.
I have no idea anything's gone wrong.
At this point, only 2 of them in the church, and the rest of us are just hiding somewhere outside.
Not
yeah,
even in the, like,
yeah.
in
The
the
only
doorway.
ones they've seen so far. Well, I mean, they've seen Roland, and they've seen obviously Carl, and now they've also seen Victor, who also
Okay.
stuck his head in.
Is there somewhere like outside to like see in, where I could like be like kind of still not seen?
Well, I mean, like I said, there's really there's no clear windows. It's all stained glass. Every window is stained glass. So the
Okay.
only way to see in is through the door.
Okay.
What's the range on a man catcher, real quick?
It's a hand-to-hand weapon. So
Okay, so it's not like a pole arm where it has reach.
yeah. And then Roland, as for exits, there are doors you can see on each side of the church. Whether any of them actually go outside, I think Kathleen kind of scouted around, and she would have seen that they don't actually go outside, but there are 2 side side rooms. So
From the outside in, you mean, or from the inside out?
from the inside out. So from
Yeah.
inside the main sanctuary, there's
Mhm.
there's doors on each side. So the building,
Okay.
is kind of an older style church that's in the shape of a cross, and there's the main center room, and then there's 2 rooms, one to each side.
Okay. Hmm.
God.
I mean, I like if I just literally stand at the door going full fucking parry mode, they're gonna have to crit to hit me. So like, if you guys just stand behind me and shoot into the crowd, like as long as they're not engaged with me, might be.
They're not engaged, like they will be if you're parrying.
There'll go be guys behind them, and
So
also
you want us setting up like muskets on your shoulder and shooting in, and then just taking turns reloading or something?
And they are double doors, so one person couldn't really block the doors.
oh, okay.
I have no intention of being a meat shield, so I'm not taking the other one. If you had that idea,
I guess
I
we're
feel invincible now.
Yeah, I mean, but also too, if you're standing in the center, no one's going to be able to go past you without making a roll for that.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, I look toward you guys. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to run? Or want to fight right now?
When has Carl ever seen if anyone else was gonna fight?
Okay, so Roland yells out, "Okay, throw down your nuts and get on the ground." Okay, so and at this point, everybody's kind of like gotten up and sort of into formation of sorts, and the one guy is banging on one of the side doors, yelling for some guy named Hans.
I think we should run before we meet Hans as a wizard. Like, let's just walk
I
the
feel
door.
like Hans is just gonna be a big dude, not necessarily a
Okay,
mage.
well then we need to decide to either start shooting or start running. Make a call right now.
Haven't seen anything. You guys are in the door. I do not see in the door.
So how much wood is there in there again?
How much wood?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the building itself is mostly made out of stone. The door is wood. All the benches are wood. The pillars and
So very flammable is what you're saying.
somewhat flammable. I mean, the walls, the main structure itself is mostly stone. It was probably built, in the Middle Ages.
Well, shit.
You'll be fine.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just,
mean, Roland, they ignore you when you threaten them with the pistols. I mean, they're getting ready to fight. They're all ready to fight. Um, I mean, yeah, you have pistols, but as far as they know, they outnumber you 4-1.
we have to start killing him and take a morale check. Yeah, I just say,
What?
I'm just gonna yell, fucking, Kathleen, watch our backs. Roland, fucking shoot him. Let's go. I'm just gonna assume a
Backs,
very-
and I'm utterly confused.
I'm just because there might be people coming in from behind. You never know. And I'm just gonna fucking enter a parry stance at the middle of the door and hope that fucking I don't get every rocks fall. Everybody dies on me. Let's do it.
This is gonna be like Last Stand of 300, isn't it? We're gonna get flanked from behind by some random guard,
Why?
and then slaughtered holding this little tiny doorway.
But we never lost the doorway.
Okay.
We
So,
held, damn it. We held.
So if you guys decide you're going to attack, the three of you can attack first.
Oh, I
Sir.
mean, is anybody within reach of me to attack?
Well, I mean, as far as they could charge you and hit you in a turn. I mean, the church isn't that big, so
But I don't want to leave the doorway. Essentially.
yeah. If you don't
Plus-
leave the doorway, there. Right now, this first turn, yeah, you couldn't swing at anyone and hit anyone.
So I'll just enter a parry stance then. And
Plus, if we shoot, we totally wake up literally everybody in the town.
Yeah.
We can kill a lot of people. I don't know if we can.
kill an entire
Kill.
village.
According to the key at the bottom of the map, there are 38 people in the town.
38 v4 time. to
Somebody's
get
watching the
this
stream.
KD
How was that?
Said somebody's watching the stream.
I can't metagame. I don't know. That somebody, if he doesn't want to shoot, he doesn't want to shoot. That's what I said. That's his thing. I can't take that back. Quick question before I do this.
I am right.
Man catchers do not ignore armor, right?
Let me.
Like if they do ignore armor, I'm fucking booking it. Fuck that noise.
No, they do not ignore armor.
Okay, good. See, I'm just gonna sit in parry mode right in front of the door, and
Yeah.
that's my turn.
Yeah, so this is how a man catcher works, and we're using nets doing the same thing. If they make a successful hit, you have to make a saving throw versus paralysis.
Okay.
And
Oh,
yeah, so and then if they catch you and you fail your save, they basically have a hold of you and you can't make any attacks.
Could I like grab my dagger and try to cut the man catcher?
No.
What?
I mean, it's made out of
I with
metal.
the man catcher.
Yeah, it's made out of metal. I mean, it's a metal.
Oh, it's like a
two-handed
metal wire. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you don't
Rope?
fucking instant crit me. Like I'm just like standing in parry mode. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. If you want to light shit on fire, if you want to run, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So we're not using our guns though, right? Because that would wake
Yeah.
everybody up.
Yeah.
You could just start setting shit on fire.
But the other thing is too
Totally
is
won't wake people up.
whoever has a hold of you can't defend themselves.
Okay.
So you can't do anything, but neither can they. So if someone else attacks them, they can hit them.
But you know what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a nat 20 on the first fucking roll, and then we're just gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, side here, it'll be really hard for any of us to die because they all have nets and man catchers.
They don't even know fucking Guardian's off in the goddamn bushes ready to pick people off.
And he has a bow, so
You're
he
fight-
can shoot without raising too much alarm.
Right.
Fighting.
Well, I mean, like, if you got, like, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what you guys are doing.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to be standing shoulder to shoulder. We're gonna phalanx this doorway, Vile, because we got nothing better to do. And I guess I'll
Oh, that
go.
goes punches to death.
I just want to die. But nah, I'll parry. I'll be next to Vile holding the door.
Right, and all this.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking, what could have happened, though, is if Guardian had just, like, scouted through the building a little bit, and then they kicked the door open like Carl would.
Oh, Carl, always killing people first and asking questions never.
Right. So what are you guys doing then?
Okay, so Roland is standing behind you guys, with his sword ready. So I'm guessing nobody is shooting.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay. Okay, so so you guys get charged by the group.
We get charged by the entire group? Okay.
All 12.
How many can actually hit us at the same time, though? Because it's only
No,
a
they
double
can't.
four.
No, only 4 of them are going to be able to hit you at a time.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, each of us, 4 of us
No,
each.
no, in total. You're in the doorway.
Okay,
You have
okay.
them kind of bottled up. So it's
Yeah.
going to be kind of like 4 against 3.
We're kind
or,
of built
well,
of
really
all
4
the
against 2.
bodies.
Really 4 against
Full
2,
really
but I mean, yeah.
Dude.
So
Gonna build a wall and make these witch bitches pay for it.
oh man. Yeah, so they charge into you guys.
At once.
And
Trip over each other, knock each other out.
yeah. Since you guys you had the first attack, you can make a reaction attack unless you're gonna be standing in your most defensive posture.
Since the other are joining me, I will do a defensive stance, but I will still do, I'll do the -2/+2 instead of the -4 no attack.
Okay.
So. And.
When I'm doing parry, is it just +4 to AC, or like what's the negative? If there is one.
Parry, you don't get to attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. See, Val, you burned your one good combat roll.
Oh, you got. Okay,
They
so
took the lead on the crit fails. Good job.
yeah, so yeah, so you just crit failed on that. Oh man.
It was only a matter of time. We knew this was coming. We just didn't know when.
Okay, so 13 is okay, so you stun yourself. You give
Weapon.
yourself a good crack on the head and miss next round.
Stun myself?
Yeah, so you miss the next round of attack.
You are
Okay.
so unreliable. Also, wait, I thought only ones were a crit fail.
You rolled a 1. The 4 was
He
with
has
his
a
Oh,
3
was
multiplier.
with his bonus. Yeah.
darn it, Vile. You had one freaking job. Okay.
Stand there.
As long as Vile's still blocking the doorway, I'm going to,
Yeah, I know.
I'll have a defensive stance. My -4/+2.
Okay.
was -4 plus the. Oh, it didn't matter. Fucking Nat failed, but.
And then would I be able to go and try to take a swing at somebody? Or
Yeah. So make a swing at somebody with a -4.
Come on, crit slatter.
Oh, vile.
I need you to crit
Test,
slatter.
test.
I
Can
need
you guys
to crit.
understand me
Let's
at all?
do it. Come on.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Do I get a reaction attack on this?
I thought you were standing behind the two of them.
Yeah, I'm slightly behind both of them.
Also,
Yeah.
they
so
do have a
so
they do have a
no.
-2 to the AC because they
Okay.
charged.
Okay. Yeah. So you hit barely, but yes, you hit.
Awesome. See, I'm doing my part by help.
So yeah, go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, one sec.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, 12.
Level 1 fools.
Yeah, and then damage is 1d8 plus strength.
It's nothing.
It's just one.
Oh,
D8.
nothing. It just
Attack bonus.
Yeah.
Are you going for a kill or to knock them out?
Vials force
Remember.
my hand. I'm killing. We're killing now. We're full motor hobos. Yeah.
Got it.
Motor hobbits.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So you hit him pretty good, but he doesn't go down.
And I hear what's going on and recognize that there might be trouble at the church.
Mm-hmm.
What is your character? Can you move it like right next to mine in the hex? Like, because you're standing in the door. Like, there.
And Kuno's standing behind me in the door,
Okay.
and hopefully will alert us if anyone's coming up behind.
Okay. So let's see. We're gonna do an attack against Carl first. Oh.
Nice.
Crit fails.
He accidentally throws the weapon.
And he twists his ankle. And, has a limp for 1d4 rounds.
And that was the AI, right?
Yeah, the AI. So for one round, he's
Is
he's
that
limping.
half his movement?
Yeah,
Like, oh,
it was like half movement for one round.
do it again.
Again.
The next guy, he swings, he misses. Okay, and then the next one's attacking Victor, misses. And the next one
that
hits
misses.
Victor. All right, so Victor, you have to save versus paralysis.
No, that misses because of the defensive stance.
Oh boy!
Oh, okay.
I have
Good.
20.
You have 20. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so that misses.
Kid. Had a kid.
Yep.
Yeah, they need a,
Dab on
they need
the
a nat
ears.
20 to actually hit.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so you guys
That's why I'm
escaped
standing
this round.
behind.
Yeah.
So what are the other three doing?
I was gonna
Couldn't-
ask if it's too late for me to find a hiding spot where I could like shoot them if they were coming out the church.
No, you can
We're
do that.
blocking the
Yeah,
doorway.
they don't know you're there.
Okay.
So yeah, there's the houses, and
Okay.
there's that little circle thingy. That's a well, which you can also hide behind. So yeah, any
Okay.
of those
Hide
work.
inside the well.
Inside.
Y'all complain about me hiding, please.
You're a
After the
bouncer.
combat started, we didn't even know combat started.
They were outside anyway. So I mean, now that you guys hear, obviously, the commotion. So
Should
okay.
have just burnt all the houses down when we had the chance.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's your guys' turn to decide what to do.
I'm not
So
getting
Carl
out of this
doesn't-
defensive stance.
Carl doesn't get to do anything. Roland,
I'll
if you
strike,
kind of want to like squeeze in there is enough room for you to squeeze in and make an attack.
Can I not fight from my current position?
Well, I mean, if you're behind them, no.
Okay, there's no way to like assist someone in a combat.
No.
I have to get in front.
No.
Make
Okay, I'll
violence
jump
look
up.
Not
better.
without a ranged weapon or a.
I mean, I'll go on the side.
Okay.
I'll go on the side, so
Shoot
not
'em.
in the middle, but I'll attack one of the guys fighting Vile.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take another swing at the guy that I hurt earlier. Whoever that may be.
Okay.
I could not hear him at all.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll for Roland first. Were you going into
Okay.
Defensive stance or anything, or normal, or?
Or this is for Roland,
So the
correct?
man catcher, if it hits, you have to do a paralysis check, right?
Yes.
In that case, yeah, I'll do defensive stance.
Okay, so that's a minus
That's a-
2.
-2 to hit.
Yeah, and then +5 for melee for you.
Need
Is
to
that right?
reset my thing. Going on.
Send it the other way around. -4 to hit, +2 to defense.
Oh, that's right. -4 to hit, and then
Yeah.
your bonus though is +5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, so you hit.
What did I roll?
You rolled a 18, so you got a 19 total.
Oh, nice.
And you rolled
And I'm
8
aiming
damage.
to do a
Nice.
non-lethal. I'm
Yeah.
aiming for a non-lethal blow.
A long non-lethal blow.
Ruination.
With
Yeah.
how are you? You have a sword, so how are you going to do a non-lethal blow?
I don't know. They don't have any armor or anything, right?
No.
You could hit him with the pommel.
Can I pommel him in the head?
I'm the only one that doesn't hear Christ.
Yes.
I hear.
you
We
are.
hear him. Yeah. It's muffled, but he's much better than he was before.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, I'll
have
try to
him
hit him
muted.
with the pommel of my sword.
Oh, there, guys, just had to reset.
Okay. All right. Well, you can do that, and yeah, he crumples to the floor.
Cool.
And I think next time we'll roll a d4 for that, though, if you're going to do hitting him with a pommel. All right, so Victor, you want to roll?
Okay. Hey.
Nice. Okay, so roll for damage.
Hitting the same guy you hit before.
Aww.
So hitting the
Yeah,
same
I'm
guy.
hitting the same guy.
What did you roll last time? A 3? Okay, so yeah,
He- yeah.
he goes down.
It's down. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys just knocked down 2 guys.
Out of
And
12 total?
I
right?
am still in the defensive stance, by the way. Just making that clear.
Okay.
That's why it's only +1.
Okay, so
This is out of 12 total, right?
yes.
Okay, so there's still 10 left.
No
And
problem.
Yeah.
And left and Hans, and we want to
Gee.
make it so that. Like,
Yeah, and at this point, you see Hans come out from the door. He's probably about 6'8",
Oh,
which at the
dang.
time is kind of like probably built
Fucking
like
giant.
A veritable
He
giant.
is a
He is a
giant.
giant, yes.
He could be playing in the NBA, dude.
Yep. So he's and
Hans,
he's
und I am going to palm you up.
So yeah, and he's coming towards you, and he's sort of like wading through the
Does Hans have any weapons?
group of men. He's armed like the rest of them. He just has a man catcher.
Okay,
Oh, dang.
Oh, what a little bitch.
You were hoping he'd be this big, tanky, armored dude with 3 swords and 8
Yeah,
guns
this is gonna
or
be
something.
the guy. Like,
And then
dude, the enforcer. He's the one with the club.
Just wait till he's point blank and fucking fire all of the pistols into him. Literally just like.
okay,
If
so
we're shooting pistols right now, I do have a scatter shot one, so I would have used that as a shotgun.
so first guy, again, Carl.
So assuming that 2 more take the places of the last 2.
Yeah, and then exactly, and then the next
Well,
one.
it might Am I
Okay,
too late to sneaky sneak into the center behind the well and get a view in the doorway?
Yeah, you can do that, and you can see that. You can see what's going on. You can't get a shot off. I mean, the way they're crammed in the door, you wouldn't even be able to do the normal aim roll. You would just straight up, you'd hit one of them in the back if you
Could you
shot.
shoot Hans? Because Hans is like 6.
Very big target.
Yeah, he's a very big target, but
How tall
still,
are these
very
doors?
likelihood. I mean, they're big doors. I mean, they're big church doors. So, there's a few steps
What if
leading
she
up to
climbed
the
on
stairs
top of the well
and up
and
to
shot
it,
down
and
toward Carl?
yeah, I mean, if you try, you might be able to get an angle on Hans, but I would say it's still a 2 to 1 that you're going to hit somebody else in the back instead.
And we didn't find any other entry or exit points.
No, unless you want to break a window. I mean, you can do
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That'd be bad.
Be very. Alright, but we should try to find a way to leverage our other 2 like characters somehow.
Also, this is a pretty
would.
big sacrilege. Like, we're killing people inside a church.
I haven't
This
killed
isn't
anyone.
looking. This doesn't look good.
Church, it's not
Oh
even a
my
real
God.
religion anyway.
Well, we just explained that it was witches that did this.
We're
Sacrifice.
clearing the blasphemers. Anyway,
hmm
is it our turn again?
Yes, it's your guys' turn. And
I'm just gonna do a defensive attack, like a defensive stance, and see if we can hit somebody and not crit fail.
yeah.
Best of luck with that vial. Oh, very
Okay,
nice.
yep, so you hit one.
Do something vial. That's okay.
Yeah, and it's
That's
good
good.
enough he goes down. So yeah, you guys.
I'm gonna go and maintain my defensive stance,
Mm-hmm.
and I will go and hit whoever the next closest guy to me is,
Okay.
besides Vial.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey.
so
Aim for his
again,
horse.
you hit. And
Yeah.
you kill him. Yeah. Crush his chest in, and he goes down.
God damn.
Gotta pad the stats, dude. You feel me? Who's my Christ?
Christ.
Are you okay? Is the Borg assimilating you?
And he lost his mic again.
Locutus of Borg.
Okay.
So, anyone else?
Dudes left.
Who's left?
Christ
Christ,
took it
who
back.
just
Yeah,
lost
can you hear
his
me?
mic. Oh, there you are. Yeah. So your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, so do the same thing. Defensive stance. Hit
Okay.
the next closest one.
Okay.
We're literally Spartaning this doorway so hard right now, too.
And you hit. You rolled yourself a 17.
Rolling really well for you, Christ. Maybe he should do this all the time.
Yeah. Damage isn't too good though. And oh, I forgot to roll a d4 again, but whatever. I'm like, so
What's
yeah,
the
you
D4
pommel
for?
him. D4 is you trying not to kill him, hitting him with a pommel instead of
Oh,
your sword.
what's the chance of that?
Well, you do. You're still doing damage to him, so you're doing d4 damage. If he gets down to 0, he's knocked out.
Got it. Okay.
So so that guy's down to 2 damage.
Okay. Well,
Oh, so if you try to knock someone out, you can only do maximum 4 damage.
Well, I mean, if you are doing it with like a blunt weapon, you can do that. If you're like shooting them or stabbing them with the sword, you can't like, I'm guessing that hitting them with the pommel of your sword is going to do d4 damage.
Got it. Okay.
Yo, Christ, just get ready to use that fucking buckshot pistol if we need to when Hans Bruckhaus gets to the front.
Yeah.
Honestly, the normal pistol would be better. The buckshot is good if there's multiple targets because it'll go through all of them.
I prefer to not have any buckshot or firearms near me when I'm standing in a doorway. We're doing just fine without it. We don't
Anyway.
save your ammo.
That is the 3 close combat.
So
We get.
at this point, if I do a non-lethal blow is only a D4 damage versus a lethal blow is by full D8, I think.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna go for the lethal blows.
Okay.
Not worth doing half damage.
All right. And then okay, so at this
I think
point,
about KPH.
yeah.
Do they run yet?
No, they don't. They don't run. And then
It's not.
well, there's literally nowhere for them to run. And
They could surrender.
yeah, they could surrender, but they don't. And at this point, the guy who was initially talking to you makes his way to the front, as does Hans, and they're gonna make their attacks too. Okay, so Hans is gonna attack. Let's roll a d3. Roll on Victor or Carl in that order. So he's attacking Roland.
Have fun with that.
All right, I have AC 19.
Okay.
Is that with your bonus?
Yeah, with the bonus.
Before Hans.
Okay, so he hits. So save
Oh,
versus
Plus 8?
A plus
Jesus
8.
Christ!
Uber,
What
you're
did he
making
roll?
up numbers now. I get it.
What did he roll?
23.
3. You're so caught. You've never been caught harder in your whole life.
Yeah, so I guess you need to roll save versus. I was waiting for you to roll it, even though I'm rolling for you. Save versus
save
paralysis.
that'd be a 14.
Okay, you failed. So he has you caught.
So
You just feel under
how do I?
the strength is
How do I
his
escape?
muscle knows. Basically, you need somebody else to free you. Somebody else
I can't.
needs to kill him.
You can't do a
Vial?
Oh.
contest roll or anything.
Yeah, no,
nope.
it's,
You're caught. You're caught with it.
And
Unfortunately.
this is gonna get bad.
he's undefended though. I mean, like that guy can no longer do anything else,
Mm-hmm.
and
Him back in the church.
but the
Guys, beat him up.
like he can't defend himself. Does that mean he has lowered AC?
Yeah, I think so. I think that makes him. He doesn't. I would say, yeah, he doesn't get any dex bonus.
Okay.
For his AC. So yeah, he's definitely a lot easier to hit. Okay, and then the guy who had been speaking to you, he's gonna roll.
I thought he just did.
No, this was
Hans.
Hans.
Okay.
This is the next
Multiple
guy.
people can't. Multiple people
This is
can't
the-
try
yeah,
to catch me at the same time, right?
Yeah, he's obviously not going to attack you since you're already captured. So,
Okay.
so he's going to roll a D2, Victor, and then Carl. So he's attacking Carl.
Okay. Let's see how big his fucking to hit bonus is. Probably like 19.
You guys better murder this Hans for me.
I've killed everybody in my way so far.
Does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, he does not hit. And then now the randos attack. One against Victor, and one against Carl. And nope.
Jeez, a freaking +8 to hit.
That was a big boy to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Hitting the
gonna
witches don't believe in weapons.
swing at that
Like real
motherfucker that just caught Roland.
Okay.
Like, is there anything special I could do, just like narratively, to like fucking force him to drop the Mancaster free Roland?
Can you break the man catcher?
Yeah,
Or-
could you, in theory, smash your warhammer on the man catcher? Or, like, how would that
Would
work?
that choke me to death?
Or would that kill?
Yeah, I think that would probably do damage, Roland. I mean, the only way to do that, to to disarm him would be to do a grapple roll and disarm him.
Or could you aim for his hand when you're hitting stuff? But just smack him. Never mind.
Just keep smacking
beat
the
'em up.
baddies.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's no disarm.
As soon as I get out of this, I'm gonna pull out my shotgun pistol. Screw stealth at this point.
Yeah, is there anything going on? Like, are the townspeople like alerted to this or anything? Like, are there people in the windows or coming out of their doors?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some commotion, and some of the people close by have, been peeking out windows and looking
the rear
outdoors
guard.
to see what's going on. Obviously
Does
there's
that
Coming out of
yelling
the
and
inn.
whatnot. Out of the inn.
the inn's
It
locked?
was tight closed.
The inside door,
Yeah,
they can't
I mean, from where you're at that time of night, I mean, you haven't seen anyone come out of the inn yet, at least.
Anyways, does that since he is defenseless, does that 12 hit?
Yes, that 12 hits.
He
Yes.
takes 8 damage
A
then.
good damage roll.
Yeah, that is max damage.
Nice.
So, yeah, you
Fuck,
hit
though.
him. He
I'm gonna fucking
grunts,
spike him from the shoulder.
and but he still holds on strong.
I'm good. So we now have space that somebody could shoot through, right?
Not-
No,
No?
definitely not yet.
Yeah,
at
no.
least. I mean,
Oh, because Roland hasn't been moved yet. Okay.
no, he
When
hasn't moved.
I'm being grappled, is he just holding onto my neck with the thingy, or is he actually like physically grappling me?
No, it has a collar, like a spiked collar that goes around your neck.
So I can't like pull out a pistol with the other hand and shoot at him.
Yeah, actually, you could do that. You could make a ranged attack against him.
Oh, okay.
Oh god. Okay. We're gonna have to kill this entire town. Nobody, no survivor.
No one can see what's going on.
Just Slider, did you do your turn already?
Oh,
I'll see if you can possibly
I'll-
kill him. Because if not, I'll probably shoot him.
I'll maintain my defensive stance and I'll just attack whoever is closest to me. Would that be a rando, talk guy, or a big guy?
If you
Well-
could,
You could attack if you want to be whoever's closest to you. It's either going to be the rando or the guy who'd been you spoke to earlier. I'll just call him the captain.
Captain.
if you hit the guy who
Yeah,
talks.
so you can hit him, or the closest would be either him or a random guy. Obviously, Hans is closer to Roland, who's on the other side of Carl, or is he not? I guess.
I think Carl's in the middle.
Actually,
and
if
I'm
we're
on
going, yeah,
the top side.
I'm in the middle. Yeah.
Or I don't know.
yeah,
I think Carl's in
yeah,
the
that
middle.
was how I thought it was, in that Roland was to the side of Carl. So yeah.
I assumed I was on like the right side of him or
Yeah,
something.
so he's going to be kind of a little bit further away from you. You can still hit him. I mean, everybody's close. But if you're going for whoever's closest, either the captain or random.
I'll go for captain then.
Okay.
Split
Yes.
his head open.
Kill him.
Okay. Yeah. So
Kill
you
him, Slaughter.
you hit.
Of course, we know these guys are going to pass every morale check possible.
Oh, my ears.
And
Okay.
Okay. So.
Bryce
Ow.
just lost at Space Invaders, and the spaceship exploded.
Yeah. So you smack him good, and maybe
Does he
hit
go
him in
down?
the shoulder, and he it
So
knocks him
he's
to the
like-
side a bit, but no, he doesn't go down.
Oh dang.
He kind of rolls it a bit, and kind of rolls it off a little bit, and
He has as much HP as I do.
yeah, he obviously knows what he's doing. So
So the attack doesn't hit.
no, it hits, and
It-
does
it
6
does.
damage
Attack hits.
for 6 damage,
Oh.
but it doesn't kill him.
Does he look like he's about to keel over?
No,
Dang.
How many hits has he taken so far?
Yeah,
one.
14.
no, he was hitting the captain, so This
Yeah.
isn't the big guy.
Oh, is I hitting the big guy?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's hitting the
Kyle, where have
captain.
you been, dude?
I'm sorry. I thought the captain had.
No, Hans, the big guy. Andre the Giant has has Roland.
Okay. Roll and shoot him, boy.
Could I try stabbing him with my mango, or do I need to use a pistol?
No, you need to use a pistol. You're
He's
basically
holding at range.
helpless. Yeah, you're helpless as far as like melee weapons go.
Okay,
But,
I'll draw a
you-
pistol and fire at him.
Okay. So, was your ranged bonus the same?
Should be 5.
Okay. I guess there's no use to do a defensive stance. So a +5, but it's a -2 for switching weapons. And you managed to hit him. So,
I believe pistol is a D8.
and you hit him. And he's bleeding.
Profusely?
He's bleeding. He's bleeding pretty good. Yeah, definitely.
What was
Definitely
my
is
roll?
hurt, but he's not dead.
So he's taken 15 so far.
Yes, 15 damage so far.
Wow.
Is this Hans or the captain?
Hans.
Hans is Andre
taking
the Giant.
15 damage. Yeah.
And this is he's at a place now where he can be shot, like we can name through the door.
No. No. He's
Oh.
not.
I was so sorry.
Yeah,
for
Roland's
walking
in
through
the
it.
doorway, and that's how he was able to.
Yeah, like me and myself, Vile, and Roland are all holding this door like it's Thermopylae, dude. There's no going in or out until we get rid of all these bodies.
Ready to break out one of
Yeah.
these windows and just start shooting through.
Yeah.
Dude,
Quit being
You
so
gotta
bad
get better at Space Invaders.
Invaders.
This is getting really bothersome.
okay. Well, that's
So-
so that's
Yeah. I mean, so you can tell they're
morale
the
checks, 'cause-
randos are getting kind of they're definitely starting to shake a little.
Good, finally.
Probably if it hadn't been for the captain kind of holding morale, they would have ran. But
Give it time. Give it time, boys. Give it time.
We'll surrender. And I'll try to keep Carl from murdering every last one of them in cold
Oh my
blood.
god, if they don't surrender, they're all fucking dead.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Wait, who's currently leading in the body count? Is it
You are.
Vile.
Well, no, Slaughter in this episode has killed more people, I think.
yeah, Slaughter's in this episode. Slaughter's winning the body count.
Yeah, dude,
I
you
have
know how it
one, I
be.
think.
Anyways, so that's that's the melee turn, I guess.
Yeah. So
Episode Viles killed 3, Sliders killed 2.
yeah. So the
Wait.
captain is
Can Kuno,
the
can
captain's-
Kuno fit in there? Because I think Kuno, upon seeing me getting grappled, would probably attack.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell him to attack. Yeah, we'll just do a morale check on him real quick to see if he attacks. And he passes.
Kuno!
Yeah, he passes, and yeah, he can
Come,
attack.
come.
Okay.
Come.
Kuno attacks the big guy.
And he misses, though, unfortunately. He kind of gets
Okay.
pushed to the side. He's probably didn't get a good attack on since he's squeezing between the three of you to get in there.
He tried.
You tried. So, the captain is gonna attack Carl again. And, well, that's a
Misses.
miss.
Yep.
And a rando is gonna attack Carl. And a rando is gonna attack Victor. And everybody misses. And then, Kathleen, since you've been kind of looking out at this point, you notice a couple people come running out of the inn.
Oh frick.
Couple people, and I suppose they have man catchers.
Yeah. I mean, one of them has a man catcher, and the other appears to be a woman.
Appears to be what?
A woman, unarmed woman, is what it looks like.
What?
An unarmed woman and a man armed with a man
Uh
catcher.
oh. She's a witch. She's a witch. She's a witch.
Should have just burned the tavern while I had the chance.
Please.
Can I go set fire to the inn? Like sneak around the back?
I mean, you can go to do that. People are already coming out of the inn.
Mm-hmm.
They broke
So
the
I don't know how much use it would be to burn the inn at this point,
Okay.
but you definitely could. You could also set up to, be prepared for whoever's coming, assuming they're coming to
Okay.
help.
Yeah.
Knock an arrow and draw.
Yeah.
Pop a
The
molly
scream
out.
says prices 14 times in this town. If we kill everyone, it's prices 0 times.
How many more of the man catcher guys in the church are there still alive?
How much are freaking man catchers worth? We're gonna have a ton of
There
these at
are
the end of this.
There are 8 left, including Captain and
Yeah.
big boss man, big guy, huge guy.
Both severely wounded, and I'm pretty sure if we kill those 2 guys, the entire fucking thing routs.
Yeah. So there's 6 guys.
Don't like
left, plus-
Uber's laugh.
Can someone check on the rules how much a man catcher is worth? That's all we might
Start
get
a
out of this.
local economy based on man catchers.
A man catcher is worth 20 silver pieces.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad.
12 of those? More than 12. Because other people have them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember,
You guys
there's
are the
guys.
bridge, Chief.
There's people from the inn coming with more man catchers.
Alright, so it's our turn again, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing at Hans Bruckhaus again, and just because he's still defenseless, right?
Yes.
It'll be until he drops the man catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Make it count, boy.
And
Might have counted.
oh, you hit. Yeah, he's definitely hurting.
Oh, he's not dead.
No, he's not dead. He's not
Oh,
dead.
dang,
but
dude.
he's by this point he's bleeding from multiple areas.
He's taking how much damage? Like 23?
7, 8, and 7. So 14 and 8 is 22.
Holy frick, that's more than I have.
Quick maths. I'm gonna go hit Captain in again.
Okay. And you hit him.
Yay.
Okay, so you hit him again. Again, he kind of rolls with a punch. But he's definitely hurting, but he doesn't go down.
Man doesn't know when to quit. I'm still in defensive stance, by the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably stay in defensive, like, as long as I'm in this doorway.
Yeah.
I can't go into offensive stance, right, when I'm being held?
You don't really have a
No,
stance.
you can't.
Okay.
You don't get a choice.
I'm gonna draw another pistol and shoot at him again.
Okay.
Just fucking see you with like,
I'm also gonna tell him that they'll let me at the
like a fucking wire around your neck, and just go Pam!
Okay, so he's kind of getting hit, and he's jerking you around a bit, and the pistol goes off before you intend it to, and it just goes through the ceiling.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Um.
I mean-
So go ahead.
Actually, that's supposed to be a.
Are the two people combined?
Unless it's a negative, it should be a d20 plus 5. I don't think that makes a difference.
It does. He was.
Well, you're switching weapons, so it's +5 -2.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So D20 plus 3 is what I rolled, but I rolled a 3 plus a 3. Okay. So at this point, Christ, he's going to start trying to pull you into the church.
If he's leaving my zone of control, I would like to see if I can take an attack of opportunity against him.
Okay. Well, first let's see if he's able to even succeed at that.
Oh, and Kuno probably attacks him again too.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, I didn't
I don't know.
roll for Kuno.
Is that-
Kuno for the win.
Kuno gets the kill.
Kuno would kill.
Kuno hits him, and
Yes.
what's his
I
attack?
think he's d6.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, d6.
Okay, so yeah, he grabs him and pulls him down to the ground. He lets go of the man catcher as it goes on, and he's down for the count.
So he's
Is
dead.
he?
Yeah,
Is he
so
dead?
he's dead. He's dead.
Kuno.
Kuno killed
Look
him?
at Kuno
Kuno
stealing
reports.
kills.
Kuno killed him.
Good doggy.
He had one
Good doggy.
1 HP left.
It's not your fault, Vile.
So I don't know why I
fucking
rolled
best
damage. He
boy.
was gonna die anyway, but
You go fuck.
See how bad he'd get mauled by a dog, I
You
guess.
got mauled pretty badly.
Yeah,
Is it, what, a 4? Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty nasty. That's like going for the throat.
mhm,
Alright, so like I'm just gonna roar just fucking primarily as the big guy goes down as well.
yeah.
Just like exaltation.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll morale because he went down. But,
God,
surprisingly,
not
they're
phased.
surprisingly they're
They're
you
gonna
know
Pass.
instead
Oh!
of not only pass, they passed almost as
These guys,
almost
guys
as well
never
as they
run in this
can
campaign.
pass.
Damn,
no one
fanatic.
ever runs.
Christ.
Yeah, so they're kind of like, instead of, wanting to run, they're kind of like driven on by like fury that you just killed. That you just killed Hans.
Powerful Hans.
He was kind of like the mascot for the
Oh, we killed it. Oh, I feel almost kind of bad. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go and roll to attack on the.
Yeah, you already rolled your
Oh.
attack, so it's,
Oh, yeah,
now,
yeah, okay.
now
Good
it's
try.
them.
Guardian Ador. Sorry.
Eldor, is there room now with him like shuffling around with the big guy? Now is there room to kind of scoot in behind and aim for any other people in there?
I mean, if you want to get in and try and like shoot between them with your pistol, I guess you could do that. You do
This would be a
notice
great
too
fight
that
for you to
you do notice
fight
too
in
that
if you don't have lethal weapons.
you do
What's
notice
the-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I just missed what was being said. Keep going.
You do
Poor
notice
Uber.
too, though. You and Guardian notice that that the two people that had come out of the inn are now crossing into the square.
Okay.
Is the unarmed woman with them still?
Yes.
She's definitely a witch.
Is the armed guy like saying anything, pulling out any weapons? Like, what is he doing?
He has a man catcher.
Okay, and he's coming at us.
Yeah.
20 silver?
Okay, can I take a shot at him,
Yeah.
or is it better to try to swing him with my axe, or take a
Shoot.
shot? Shoot him?
Probably not.
Terrifying.
Yeah. It's probably better to shoot at him.
Okay, I'll shoot at him.
Okay. So you roll a d20 plus 1.
Okay.
Guys, not to metagame, but the icon you just dragged on was called whichone.png.
Oh my god, you fucking hacker.
Not
Oh,
that we didn't know that
Oh,
already,
nice.
but
Okay,
Oh,
so
look
roll
at,
D8.
Damn. Oh damn.
dang girl.
wait, what did you roll?
She rolled a
That's what I was
20,
hoping
19
for, though.
plus 1.
Okay. And 2 damage. So you hit him. You hit him like in the arm. So he's not dead, but he's wounded.
Okay.
Is that what the woman is wearing?
Yeah, we can go with that. She's definitely not. She's
My.
not dressed like she's going to battle. She doesn't look like a soldier at all. A
Is she
soldier
sexy?
or a guard. That's up to what you think here.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Christ saves.
Aren't beholders.
Yeah, there. You can see on the
Get him,
screen
him in the butt.
which.1.pgn and see if that looks hot to you or not.
Let me zoom in here on my phone.
No, wait, don't kill her, guys. She's hot.
Well, when you put it that way,
I
Okay.
hope he doesn't charm us and like turn us against each other.
Don't give the DM ideas. Anyway, I think Guardian can still shoot.
yeah, what's Guardian doing? Guardian, have you done anything to contribute to this fight?
To be honest, he really couldn't.
Ladder secretly is just
Attack
keeping track of
anyone?
his
No,
stats.
because your fat asses were in the doorway.
No. There's 2 people approaching us behind, though.
That.
Protect our flanks! But,
That's a wrong 1v1.
am I able to go and swing at Captain again, or is it still,
Yeah,
Or
you can roll. It's your guys' turn.
Okay.
So
okay.
Okay.
Yep, still maintaining defensive, gonna swing at Captain. Oh, crap.
Ooh, okay, so roll a d20.
Hey, Slider, welcome to the Crit Fail Club.
Crap. I knew I was rolling so well for so long, I knew it wouldn't last forever.
Okay, a 3.
I don't think that's good.
Hit ally. You hit your closest ally. If no one is in range, you hit yourself instead. Okay, so
Everything's next to file.
roll a d2 and
Oh, a D2?
No, it has
oh
to
no
Wait,
wait, never mind.
next to
Carl
Vile?
is the other one next to you. So yeah, you hit Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I roll a D8, correct?
Yes, roll a d8.
This is fine.
And this is where the party...
Best crit fail ever!
I just want to clarify that
And this is
Not-
where Vile starts murdering people.
that he does not have to be my armor value. Even surprised AC.
Okay, yeah. All right, roll to hit first to see if
Oh,
that
man,
does that.
he automatically hits me?
According
Wait,
to
so
the
I
chart, he hits you, but we'll let you roll to hit him.
Okay, well, I mean, if it's going to the chart, I'm fine with rolling, because it's just like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, now go ahead and do a roll to hit. I think that's what we did last session. too.
Me?
So yeah, do a roll to hit on him.
Got a lot
Uh,
less funny.
If you succeed, then you'll do
Do the
5
5
damage on
damage.
him.
Don't crit.
Crit 20 coming up.
Okay, he-
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay, so yeah, you luckily miss.
Whoops!
Does Vile notice?
Yeah, the mace, misses, your face by, a fraction of an inch.
That was completely on accident. I promise,
I
Kyle.
don't even notice that he almost hit me because the fucking visor is like obscuring that side of me, so
Yeah.
I don't even notice it.
And you never will.
But that being said, I'm gonna swing at the captain.
Okay.
I swear, if you
He
steal my
faintly
kill,
hears Victor saying, "Oh shit."
stole my kill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
No.
the captain, yeah, he crumples down to the floor. He's dead.
I'm just gonna. I fucking spike him. I fucking spike him through his helmet. Just
Yeah.
like literally the back end of my Warhammer through his helmet.
Yeah. He's not even wearing a helmet.
Oh shit.
Through his
One
imaginary
socket.
helmet.
Yeah, that's the same. These guys are
Um,
not like they're not armed, and no armor is like included in that. There's no armor. There's no real weapons, other man
How many-
catchers, and that.
How many people are left in the church?
There are now 6 people left in the church.
Are they all engaged in combat or not?
Yeah.
What's their? Do they need to roll a morale check since their 2 main guys just
So I can't.
got
I'll roll
Can I-
a moral
gruesomely
check, and
slaughtered?
They pass.
Well, apparently they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. They.
Can I fire
They're
a scattergun shot
They're,
into as
they're
many of them as
also,
I
you
can?
know, they're kind of like zealots. You know.
Yeah, they're fanatics. Jesus
They're
Christ.
fanatics.
I was just gonna say,
Can
let's
I-
just kill these guys at the main catches, but no, I'm thinking, let's burn this entire fucking village down.
Can I fire my shotgun pistol, or will that risk hitting friendlies? Because I
No,
think it
you
fires
can-
in an arc.
Yeah, you can fire it because you're all kind of in a line in the doorway. So, yes,
Okay.
you can.
Can I fire it across all of them?
No.
maneuver in a way that I hit
No, I
most
mean,
of them?
it's going to be at close range. You could hit like D3 of them, I would say.
Is there any way to back up or move to the side a bit so I can try to hit more?
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you're going to risk hitting your friends. And everything's packed
Okay.
in close.
Okay. Could you read the rules for the scatter shot again? I don't have access to that right now.
God damn it.
I think it's like a 45-degree cone and everything in the path takes damage or something if it hits. I don't remember how it works though.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It is 1d6, say for half damage, 45 degrees AC, a 45 degree cone, no AC penetration.
Okay.
So it's a breath weapon.
Theoretically, if it was like in a packed tavern or something, would that go through people or would people block the guys behind them?
It's
yeah, that's
breath.
what I'm saying.
Because it is a breath weapon, so by the rules, I think it hits everyone, but I don't know if that makes sense.
Mike does too.
Yeah, I mean, it's. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna block. People are gonna block. It's not gonna hit anyone who's behind them. So that's what I'm
I'll
saying.
shoot at the D3 of them.
Yeah, so we'll roll a d3, see how many it hits.
you'll have to roll this one.
Okay, so it hits 3 of them.
Ooh.
Perfect. And it's a D20 plus 5 to hit. Actually, I guess I drew it this turn, so plus 3.
Of pistols, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
They
okay,
also
so
get
all 3 hits.
they get saves versus a breath weapon to take half damage,
Yeah.
whatever the damage is.
Um, okay, so one of them takes half damage.
Okay. And how much damage is it?
1d6.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh!
so one's dead. Another one's dead. And one takes 1 damage.
Ooh.
Oh. So at this point, what are we down to? Is it
There's 4 guys
Oh,
left in
four.
the church, and there's 2
So
guys.
how many did I
behind
kill
you.
there? I killed 1.
You killed 2.
Oh, all right. I like this thing.
I need to remember this.
I imagine that we're almost waist high in bodies about this point in the doorway.
Yeah, yeah.
And 20 silver man catchers. Don't forget that.
Yep.
Got like 140 silver worth of man catchers in here.
For when I killed the thing for when I killed the captain, and so I am gonna take that into account now.
Okay.
Kuno's going to attack the last guy, one that took part damage.
Okay. And he missed.
Okay.
trust this lady that thinks she's just going to be rolling up.
Mm-hmm.
Roll up in the club.
So I am aiming at her.
Okay. You're gonna take a round to aim. Is what you're saying?
Guardian.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So So at this point, let's see, the one guy, he's gonna charge at Aldora.
Rude.
She shot him, so now
At least pretty much everyone except probably the witch is using non-lethal weapons. So
yeah.
40 point new friend here is a good fight to start with.
And he misses.
Yay!
Yep. You looked out. Okay, so the remaining guys in the church. One versus Roland. And what was your AC, Roland?
Roland.
Should be 16 right now because I don't have my main go out.
Okay.
Oh.
So he hits.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta resist again.
And you failed your paralyze.
Oh my gosh, not again.
So you get trapped
Don't
again.
kill him.
You like getting tied up, don't you, girl?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, and
I don't even know a
then
lot about that.
one's attacking Kuno,
My ears, Jesus Christ.
and
Sorry.
Kuno just got trapped too.
Rip.
He had a net thrown over him. He's struggling, and then
Poor pupper.
one's attacking Carl, miss, and then Victor, miss.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And then
Sorry, is it better now?
Not really.
at least we can
How about now?
a wee bit
Slightly.
better. Slightly better.
I'll just mute myself. Do I need to talk then?
Yeah. Okay, that's better now. But
That's better.
okay, so I guess Eldora, you notice that this woman now is starting to wave her hands and speak in a familiar pattern. You can tell she's casting a spell.
Okay.
Reiki.
Yeah, you don't. It's probably not one you recognize.
Okay.
But she's definitely casting a spell now.
By what point in the day is it still just like,
Yeah,
like
you-
hours
yeah.
past?
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of time has passed, but also too, in order to gain your slot back, you have to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to rest 8 hours.
Okay.
So take a nap right now.
Yeah, so take an 8-hour nap. These are 8-hour turns, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ball on
Yeah,
the bodies
dude.
in the church.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, yep.
and then at this moment, you, I guess Guardian and Aldora would probably see this. You see, kind of webs shoot forth from her hands.
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Gwen!
exactly. Spider-Man. She actually, I'm looking at this, actually moved closer to do this, and
what
And-
this is.
Yeah, it hits the area surrounding the four guys in the doorway. Oh,
Just webs everybody.
yeah, it webs all four of you guys.
All four of
Yeah.
So
It's only four.
Yeah,
Ah!
it's Victor. It's
do I not get
Roland,
a
Kuno,
saving
Carl.
throw?
on the ground.
Yeah, it shoots a large volume of sticky, disgusting strands of goo that shoot forth from the caster. Oh, the caster's mouth
Oh god.
Ew.
to an area approximately 20 feet square.
So that's like you just cover the
Hey.
entire doorway and everybody inside.
So wouldn't I get a saving throw against breath weapon / AOE then? Or
The
No.
whole square.
You don't. But you get to roll 2d4. Yeah, to see how many rounds you are stuck in place.
Can we still fire, or are we
Yeah, you can still
can we take
fire.
action?
You can still attack, but you can't move.
Okay, and does that also include the
Right,
enemies inside the church with us?
oh crap.
What's the letter?
No.
It only hit us. Okay.
Ah! Oh my god.
Lost your speaking privileges, Christ. Go.
Okay, and Christ,
Tight
you're caught for 5 rounds. You and Violet caught for 5 rounds. And Victor's caught for 8 rounds.
Ew, all the gooey stuff's all over me.
Yeah.
Ew.
Am I covered in this stuff?
No. No,
Okay.
you and Guardian are not caught in it.
Woo.
Come on, girl power. Finish her.
I was
Yeah.
so good at fucking disengage and charge her too, like not even give her a chance to think.
Okay, so, see, Roland's already hit. Kuna's already hit. So there's only 2 guys who can attack. So one attacks Victor, misses. One attacks
Nope.
Carl, and misses. So now it's your guys' turns.
Am I adjacent to the one that's holding Roland?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you kill him.
Alright. I'm going to, I guess, attack whoever's closest to me again.
Okay.
Be the guy who's has Kuno.
Maybe.
Are they on opposite?
They're on opposite sides of each other. On opposite sides of Carl.
Oh yeah, because Carl was next to. Yeah, I got it.
What is the whisper command again?
Okay, so you miss.
Rip.
Whisper command?
Yeah.
Okay, in roll 20,
Just don't
It's,
worry about it right now.
for rolling it's /GR.
/GR or GM?
GR for a roll. That's for a roll. And you'll see the roll and I'll see the roll. Let's see. It's /W space GM.
That you saw that then, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's my turn. Is just killing that one dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that leaves Eldora, or wait, no, yeah, Slatter missed. Yeah. So that leaves Eldora and Kathleen.
There's
Can I still attack?
Yeah, you got. I freed you. I killed the guy that was carrying you.
Okay. Is there a guy still holding on to Kuno?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to that guy and say, "Deja mi perro solo, gilipollas," and then attack him with my sword.
I am Zoro.
Oh,
So yeah, you hit him. For 2 damage. So he gets hit, he gets hurt, but he doesn't go down.
And then, how long? I'm stuck for 5 rounds.
You are now stuck for 4 rounds.
How long are Vile and Slider stuck?
Val's the same as
I'm
you.
8.
Slatter is now 7 rounds.
7.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Slider.
Roll's very
Gobbledy
good.
goo.
Can you like cut your way through the goo or not?
He's rolling around in it.
No,
I'm
no.
immersing myself in the goo.
He slowly takes his shirt off.
Establish dominance and make eye contact with her.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, geez, it's 12:30. I think we should probably call it a night. Because
Mhm.
I have work tomorrow.
I wanted to be. Yeah, I have like a final tomorrow already. But I wanted to finish this shit up because we're gonna have to remember what fucking is actually there because we have like what 3 guys left.
Yep, 3 guys left.
Do you want to just write down everything that is currently happening that we can pick up here from last time?
Yep, I already have it written down, so
Okay.
yeah, I have everything written down, so we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's just leave it here.
All
I
right.
mean,
First thing
And
I'm
hopefully
doing
sorry
next week
about-
is
How will we
shooting
back?
the witch. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah, you didn't, why didn't you shoot? Like, I feel sorry for Guardian and keep reading it out. I can't remember the name.
Aldora.
We got you.
Eldora. Thank you. How's that hard to remember?
I know they got kind of stuck
Guardian was
doing
aiming the
nothing
first
for
round.
quite a while.
Mhm.
It's kind of what's kind of not fun is we just sit there and do swing.
Yeah.
I was ready to
I'm having fun swinging and swinging.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Don't window out
Attack
of
the
the church
goo
and
to
you start
decrease the
shooting
number
in.
of turns you're there.
what was that?
Can you attack the goo to decrease the number of turns you're there?
No, you can't. It's basically
magic
you're kind
goo.
of like already working yourself free, and that's how long it takes you to work yourself free.
All right.
So, yeah, nothing you can do unless you're.
Is the goo flammable?
It is.
Oh God.
Wait, really?
Yes,
Oh
really.
no. Oh no.
Yes, and there are rules for lighting it on fire. So.
Perfect.
Thankfully, there is a nice, well-located well that I just go fucking jump in.
So once Vile and I are out and Slider's still stuck, Slider better be careful.
Just protect me.
Yeah.
Like I protected you.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. So,
Alright.
same
Have a good night, everyone.
rule as last time. 500 XP for the session,
500.
and I'll tally up XP next time for.
shitting on a bunch of peasants.
Yep.
Plus
Did we put
Hans
in
and the
500,
captain.
Or are you calculating it then?
Combat isn't resolved. If we all die suddenly, we don't get any of the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
If I kill Slider, does that give me extra experience?
DM?
Yeah, sure. As you get
Yeah.
the. Well, actually, no. Random murder doesn't give you XP, but.
Oh, get right.
So.
Man, I picked the best nat 1 to roll. I really did.
Pretty much.
All right, night.
Night, guys.
Good night, everyone.